And welcome back, ladies and gents, nerdlings, gamers of all ages. We are here in the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios, and this is the Nordic Championship powered by Challenger Mode. Thank you to those guys for putting this on. My name is Talha, this is Crasher, and we've just had a very intense 3 games. Ups and downs for both the teams, but a best of 3 full and all the way through. But it is going to be Skeet that win that best of 3, but it isn't over for them yet. They are going to be going to the next best of 3 up against Kuura. You said, I was thinking of Frost because you told me it's Frost and Finish, but that was muddling up my mind.
That's the information that I've gotten. How true it is I don't know. I'm just relying on the information gotten by trustworthy sources. That's
you don't speak Finnish.
I don't speak Finnish.
No. I don't speak either Swedish nor Finnish.
I mean,
or any of the Nordic languages. I hear it all the time that I'm here.
It would be actually rather fun to try and speak Finnish or be able to speak Finnish. Because I just feel like it's one of those language. Well, Swedish people can understand Norwegian, a bit of Danish, and Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. They can all kind of understand each other, and then Finland, no one understands anything they're saying. Which is, for me, it would be very interesting to try and learn the language. I'll think though that it's going to be quite a while.
I've learned a bit of Swedish.
You have?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, all bad words, but the only good word.
Okay, never
mind. The only the only good word that I do know, which apparently there isn't an English word for, is lagom.
Ah, lagom.
Lagom.
The perfect word for when everything is just right.
Everything is just right.
Yeah.
Lagom.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, it is going to be, as mentioned, Skeet versus Kuura, and it's one of those games that I believe that Kuura is going to win with relative ease. Because of how Skeet has been playing up until now, they don't exactly inspire confidence in me when it comes to the matchup that is due. And so I am going to say that Kuura is going to win 2-0. What do you think?
Well, they had a very excellent start in the first map. Unfortunately, they lost a bit of momentum. They went a bit too far, got a bit cocky, as my English slang would put it. And then it went into overtime. The second map wasn't in their favor at all. They lost a player. It was a disconnect. But once Dottie got into the server, it all changed for them. And I believe that they do have a very good chance of fighting this map against Kuura. So I'm going to be on the opposite side. I'm going to be with Skeet for this one. If you want the cast predictions, unfortunately, it's just the two of us. We don't have an analyst desk or a chicken for that fact to go forward.
No, but we do have something else that
we
I
do
want to introduce you to. Yeah, it started last week.
Okay.
I managed to catch my co-caster off guard with that. So you and me, we're going to play a little game.
Right.
It is called Guess the Gun. So here you go. Tal, what gun is this?
That's the Galil.
Oh man, straight up, just quick and easy. The Galil. Oh man, you knew that one immediately.
Yeah, it's got a very, very normal shape. Is there another one? Are we just going to go through them all, or
I mean,
do I win anything?
We can probably find another one because I mean that one was rather easy. But I mean, when Tenshi was doing this, it was just pure mayhem because he could not only rabble up the gun, but he can also rabble up the manufacturer, the history behind the weapon.
Oh no,
yes,
no,
but he has that sort of interest, which is for me rather amazing that he can retain all that info. But I mean, that was.
I mean, with some guns, I can, but I think it would be a bigger challenge if you did guess the gun with just the gun sound, because of course all the guns make a different sound.
That would actually be something. Hopefully we can make that.
Apparently we have the next gun ready.
Yeah, go ahead and show the next gun. Which gun is this?
Oh, I keep forgetting. Is it the MP7 or the MP5 something? Yeah, I think it's the MP7. If that's the right name for it.
Unfortunately, that is not correct, sir, because that is certainly...
it's the one that I never use. No, that's...
Production shows that Galil. They certainly like Galil. No, that was the MP9.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the MPs. MP9, yeah. The one that I don't use, and I never know the name of.
The MP7 is a bit bigger. The biggest reason between the MP9 and the Mac 10 or maps MP7 and Mac 10 is, if I remember correctly, the little band in front. Like this weapon is very compact, the MP9, and the MP7, if I remember correctly, is more. It's a bit bigger and also has a stock that you can use.
Okay,
if I remember correctly. Now,
So
I need to see the
theoretically,
gun.
it should be more accurate.
I need to see the gun myself now, just because, so I don't actually remember the wrong details. Either way, I do believe that we have in-game ready soon. We have, at the very least, gotten connect. I'm not certain of what maps it is as of yet, but soon enough, we're going to get that information. But for now, we'll just take a look. We hear Dust 2, Inferno, Overpass. So finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get some new maps played. So Dust 2, Inferno. What do you think?
Going back to the classic, the two classic maps, well, I'm not really too sure if Dust 2 is my favorite. You kind of, you know, when you're first hearing about Counter-Strike back in the day, and everyone's just like, you know, you've seen the old troll that Carmack used to do, you know, Dust 2, best map ever kind of thing. You know, it's a very iconic map nonetheless, but you kind of do get a bit tired of it the more you play it. When you're new to Counter-Strike, it is the only map that you play. It is.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly find out that because everyone has played it for so long, it is just an aim map. You need to know where to have your crosshairs placed, and there isn't anything else to it other than you have to be the best person on the map that knows exactly where people would be, and you have to aim better than them. Inferno, however, is my favorite map. I do love it. I did love it back before it got the new overhaul, but... But nonetheless, the structure is still the same. And the great thing about Inferno is that you have essentially 3 mids. You have second mid, you have mid, and then you have Banana, which turns into a mid, and you can do all sorts of stuff with it. Yeah. What I do like about it is that even though it is kind of T-sided in the sense that the rotation is long for the CTs, it is CT-sided in the sense that getting onto each site is a lot harder for the Ts. So I think it's a very evenly balanced map, and it comes down to how well your executions are and how well your smokes are. So we're going to see a lot of strats coming out as the players are just warming up in the game.
Yeah, we're still
killing each other.
Still waiting for one more to connect. For me, Dust 2, I like the map, even though I have to agree with the viewpoint that it is somewhat overplayed in the sense that everyone plays it.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit of agreeing with you there. Then also a bit more agreeing with Inferno being one of the favorite maps. I have to think a little bit, though, because Inferno, balanced, yes, but with the shifts towards the meta, I think it's, and especially with the new overhaul, it's more difficult for the CTs to defend the bomb sites because of now the players who are getting bred into the game, they are way more aggressive, more confidence, and they're not afraid to go out and take duels. So I've seen this shift towards a more T-sided meta, where you put the aggressive players in front, you let them go havoc on the other team, and then you just hope that they're going to get the entry. To a certain degree, of course.
In my personal experience, it just comes down to the AWPers on that map. Can the AWPers, get the picks for their teams relatively early out on the start, and they can make the opening either down mid or Banana, then you have that opening to go into, but that is Inferno. That is the next game. Right now, we're going to be on Dust 2. It is Kuura versus Skeet, and the knife round is up. As you can see, everyone's just running next to each other, knifing. What can you do? The best way to knife is to do 2 left clicks and 1 right click, and that should be the quickest way to kill someone. But it is Ale versus... Hey, I'm Pietola.
I'm actually... Pietola. Yeah, I think it's more Pietola.
Wait, what's happened here? Has someone else changed the name, or have they got a sub? It's Punk TX.
That is actually a great question. We would like to get some... We're going to get some confirmation on who that is.
Someone changed the name.
Yeah. Either way, Kuura, they won. They're going to go on CT side. Skeet starts on the terrorist, and they're making their way up towards the B side. And Reflex, he's just going to put up a quick couple of taps. It's double dinked by Snake and Dotty. As they find the quick frags. Kern doesn't waste any time, though, together with the Sardi. Just moving in towards Dark.
Wrecking in that tunnels area right there. Dotty is now holding the fray between them. The bomb is planted. 3 versus 3. Gucci is stuck. Gucci is not going to go down yet, but it is going to be Khan who falls to Dotty, and Spade takes Pietola down. And Gucci falls eventually to Esnik. And Skeet take the first round of Dust 2.
Yeah, in relative ease. as it seems, with 3 members still alive. Skeet managing to get the plants, get the frags, win the round, and now deciding to buy up a couple of rifles. Oh, that is some shots in towards Closey, and Reflex is not giving up. Together with Kern, they actually find the frag on Closey. Skeet wanting to push out towards long, where 2 members of Kuura just waiting at the ready. The Snake is out starting on B. Oh, Reflex gets tagged up to a wall. And all of a sudden, Kuura lost 2 members. They have gotten a frag, so it's something to work with. And Uli actually rotating around mid. Aggressive play style from him. Now with the back 10, he has not given up this position yet, and he's using it to the fullest potential, trying to listen in if the rotation is coming out. However, you still have a Snake to be careful about, because they have taken over the B-bomb side, and Piatola will not stop the rotation as of yet. But Uli, look at this. Mac 10 in hand. He's pushing up towards lower dark.
Oh, he might
they have to be careful of this, because he's going to push up. Dottie, he's ready for it. And that leaves Karn alone with a scout in hand. Oh, the headshot through the door! That's exactly what you're looking for if you're Karn. Now 1 member still up.
He hits him as well. He hits Dottie. Dottie does fall to 24 HP. If that was an AWP, he would have been able to do that, and I do believe Karn could have actually got that round for his team. But it is Skeet with 2 rounds on the board coming to the 3rd round. Kuura looking to completely full eco this. As they make their full push, they're going to just completely sacrifice A site as Skeet are looking towards long. And look at that, right straight away. Everyone is rotating straight back to long. You've got Khan, Bob, and Pitola, and Reflex. They're all in the CT area. They're going to be catching them on the rotation in. But Pitola, he goes through. A frag has come down by Esnik. He does catch Pitola down. Ale gets Khan down. It's just complete mayhem. But it is the people with the guns. They come out on top. But the damage was done.
2 members from Skeet down for the count, and you can see the economic damage that it has done. Esnek and Dottie still rather healthy when it comes to the money. Now you do have Sardi with an AWP to use wherever he sees fit. A couple of nades in towards long. Dottie gets tagged down rather to 82 HP. Piatola, he knows exactly what to expect, but Dottie, that is something that I like, because Sardi knew that if he goes down, I need to be there for the trade, and that's exactly what happens. Now Skeet wants to push in towards A. It seems still an MP5 on Spade, whilst 2 members of Kuura, Uli and Sardi, have rotated around to cover short.
Esnek currently in upper tunnels, making a push down. The smoke does go out. He's going to be pushing out. The bomb is now rotating through upper tunnels as well. Khan is coming in through double doors. As the spray does go out, Reflex is holding the platform. Oh! Spraying through. He gets 2 picks. He doesn't know that there's a 3rd, but he's going to flash it. And now that's going to stop the bomb, and Closey's going to have to rotate back round. Spade is holding the crossover down mid. He's going to peek out. He gets taken down by... Well, no, sorry. Uli gets taken down by Spade. The MP5 is going to come out on top there. And now you're down to a 2 versus 2. 1 person in each site. Reflex is rotating. Zati, he gets flashed down. He's holding by the ramp. He spots 1. He finds Closey, and that's him taken down. He's looking for the 2nd. Misses the 1st shot. Gets damaged up a bit. The 3rd shot misses as well. But now Spades is in a really hard spot, and he gets taken down by Reflex.
And that is the typical Finnish Counter-Strike that I've grown accustomed to see. As even though you lose members left, right, and center, they just keep their heads cool, because they know all it takes is 1 misstep from the opposing team to get the round back. And that's exactly what happens. Kuura and Sardi on the A side. He picks out 1 great flick by him.
Oh, it's a choo-choo train coming straight through the upper tunnels. The spray does go out. It's going to be Reflex. He gets 2 kills ready. He's going to hold the spray and needs to switch out. Khan is ready on the other side, but Reflex, he gets 3 kills. He gets 4. He gets all of them. That is Reflex going in with an ace.
I don't even have time to finish my thoughts from the previous rounds. Skeet just trying to go in on the B site, but there's Reflex. He's like a wall. He's not allowing anyone to cross in towards his territory, and Kuura secures themselves the 2nd round. Still more rounds to go. We're in it for the long haul.
Zati with the AWP now. There's an upgrade. Spade has the scout. Dotty still up to the same old tricks. He manages to find the head of Zati. That's the orb gone. Piatola is going to be wanting to pick that up in a second. Oh, he finds the head of Dotty as well. So that's going to open up, well, slow things down for them on return.
This is the typical Finnish play style. Cool-headed, methodical. They're not leaving anything to chance. If there's a corner unsearched, they'll look. If there's a spot that can be naded, they throw everything they have. Or not everything they have. They're actually rather good at using the utility at the right moment, I'd like to say. According to previous games that I've seen them play. Yuli. Oh, gets out-peeked by Spade with the scout. That's an important frag because that opens up the A side. They can get the plant. Now the question is, how will Kuura take this one on? Piatola spots out one. That's actually a jump down. Closey and Spade both falling to Kern's M4, leaving Ale alone with the AK. And you can see immediately Kern just running around. He's going to grab so much attention, and he'll find the frag to boot. Not leaving anything to chance. He'll run up. He'll finish things off by himself. Kuura evens things out.
3-3, and now, economy-wise, it ain't looking so good on Skeet's side. Roughly 3,200 and above for every single player. Dotty on 2,850. Spade is still going to buy the scouts. Kind of need it on this map. You still need it if you can do that damage. 2 shots and they're dead. Nonetheless, how can they make this play out? They've got Deagles and P250s. And they're going to go through. Khan finds Dotty as the first frag. Khan holding mid to the best of his capabilities. The smoke is there as well. It's going to disperse now. Meanwhile, on long doors, Piatola has smoked and he's pushed up really aggressively, challenging Esniak. Bazati, he's holding. He knows someone's about to peek and he's going to walk straight into the crosshairs. Zati gets the kill onto Closey. And now it's all just falling apart for Skeet on this semi-force buy that they have. Piatola, the flash goes in, but it doesn't actually flush Piatola, it flushes the teammate. Oh, but it doesn't matter! What? Nick just goes for a random shot and finds the head of Piatola. That's going to be tilting as hell, but that opens up the long for them. But it doesn't matter because Zati's already there. He gets the pick onto Spade, and that's just going to slow it down as the smoke has come out. Uli is there as well with a spray. But it's a 2 versus 4, and pushing long without any sort of scoped rifle is hard, as you can see, as Zati picks up another kill and Uli's there for the return frag onto Ale. And Kuura take the lead.
And you can see exactly just how well Kuura knows how to play together as a team. You can see they have some top-tier experience. Now the question is, how well can Kuura keep this up? Skeet on 3 rounds, Kuura on 4. And I mean, this is the sort of things we've come to expect. And Closey actually tags up Sardi, but can't connect the last damage necessary to take him out. So now, 2 pepper, 1 long. This is something they have done all the time. But Snake working his way up towards Catwalk. Sardi doesn't know that he's already up there. Flash goes in. He gets blinded a little bit, but precision by a Snake. Dotty finds reflex on B side. This can be huge if the Snake actually tags him up. Oh, misses every single shot. This is bad. This is extremely bad because Kuura now has the time to rotate around. They know the information. They can take over the site from long and from B. But Skeet are taking it slow. Grenades coming in. One more frag from Uli with the bomb planted. Starting on the op by long, making sure no one can actually come in from that angle. You do have people on shore from Skeet. The boost to cover up, but there's no one there. It's only Sardi. He has the AWP. He's going to be the lone man actually going up, whilst the rest of the members wants to go in via long. Now comes Sardi, and Karn rather, he'll get taken out immediately. Uli shot down. So Sardi takes the last frag, and he'll be happy with that one. He'll concede the round. He'll save the AWP. Oh, if not for Dotty. Who else but Dotty to deny him the gun?
Getting rid of the AWP. Absolutely strong in that sense. But now we're looking at a very even matchup so far with only 8 rounds finished. Going into the 9th round, we are 4-4 tied. for a piece, people like to say. Close is just going to keep an eye on mid with the AVP. Doesn't see anyone there. No one gets tagged up. In fact, Ale does get tagged up a tiny bit. I think that was by a grenade coming in on long doors. Piatola and Zati are holding it. It is smoked off, but Dotty and Esniak, they are out, but not for long. It is going to be Reflex who is just spraying through the smoke. He finds Dotty and Spade, but there's one person there. There's Esniak, but he's re-smoking, but Reflex is just showing that all you need to do is spray in the right area and you're going to find the heads of everyone. Now Closey is going to go and try his luck against that, and Ale holds down short. As, well, no, Closey's going to grab the bomb and make his way back around. Ale needs to find a pick here. They need to open up the site. It is only Zati that is waiting there with an AWP. He does get taken down by Ale, and Closey finds Piatola, but Uli has pushed up through mid, and he has just stopped the bomb from rotating all the way around. And now it's down to Ale versus 3. Is he able to do this? They are lining up. He gets one. Khan falls. The other person, Reflex, falls really low, and now he knows exactly where the players are. He knows where Uli is. He's down mid. And Reflex is on the other side. He finds another one, but can he go? He takes his knife out. He's a bit premature there. Thought the round was over, but it wasn't. And just like that, Kuura find themselves in the lead yet again.
The wrong time once again to try and make that quick switch, because it's one of the force of habits that some Counter-Strike players have. You have to get rid of it. You can't, in that situation, just press Q, double tap, because one moment, that's all it takes of not being focused, and your round is gone. That's exactly what happens. Kuura managing to keep it together. They have 5 rounds to 4. Once more, we're seeing this sort of tug-of-war style from the teams, where they're going round for round and starting opening things up. Taking down Closing in mid. Hoping that the rest of his team can cover up the rest of the positions. Piatola together with Kern.
Oh, they know he's there.
They know he's there. Another smoke comes in. Great team play by Kuura. And you can see Skeet actually has a way in towards short. There's no one watching except for Uli, but the timing of the smokes. And this is something that I've always admired the Finnish top-tier players, because they know exactly when to use the utility, and they know exactly how to stand, or where to position themselves when danger comes around the corner.
So that flash is coming out into long. Piatola is lucky, he actually spots out Dotty through the smoke. Just a fraction. And he gets that frag right there. It's down to Esniak on long. He's got to play a Spade waiting behind, but the bomb doesn't want to overextend and lose that bomb. But Piatola, he is going to get another kill onto Esniak.
Oh!
But it's going to be Spade with the scout, finds Khan's head. Can he find another one? But no, it's going to be Piatola with the UMP, making bank. Managing to find about 3 kills there. The KD for Closey doesn't look that great. 3 for 10. 3 for 10, 7-7 for Esniak, 4-8 for Spade, Dotty on 11-6. Looking over, Reflex on 15 kills already with 11 rounds in. He's doing a lot of work there. And now, Skeet just playing a split and pick kind of strat. Sending someone down into lower tunnels. Everyone's down mid. Esniak's just holding upper, making sure no one's going to push while they try and do this. Uli finds the pick. He gets 2 while being flashed. That leaves Spade as the last person down, but the Khan is there to back him up. And now you're down to Dotty and Esniak. Dotty pushing on to short A, and Esniak still holding out the tunnels up and B. What can be done here?
Sardi misses out on the first shot, tries to go for the flick, misses again, and that allows for Dotty to actually push up towards Gandalf, but it's not a position that he wants to be in. Forces his way back, and Uli comes in from behind to spray him down, leaving Esniak alone. He has the deagle, he has the bomb, but there's not an open way in anywhere. Kuura has everything locked down tight. And this is this thing that Kuura right now, they decide the pace. They choose exactly where Skeet are going to go. In terms of smokes, flashes, ball, incendiaries, everything. Kuura decides exactly what Skeet is going to do. And I don't think even Skeet knows as of yet that this is happening. They need to somehow force their way in towards one of the sites and survive with the majority of the players. I would love to see them go for a quick B push of some sort with a smoke, a flash, maybe a Molotov in towards towards platform.
Yep.
But for now, we'll see what kind of tactic they'll develop in order to counter the defense that Kuura has. We're in round number 12. Full line of AKs for Skeet together with a couple of flashes, and that's exactly what Skeet needs. One opening frag towards Uli, and they have opened up a part of the B bomb side. Look at this. Kuura, as soon as one member goes down in mid, they're just posting up 2 members because they know they need to reinforce that side. But that allows for one of the members of Skeet to push in. He's just hiding inside the smoke. That's a snake, I do believe. Yes, it is. It's just around. He's made his position known.
Esnik pushing out onto platform. He's getting pushed by Khan. Slow walking. He finds the head of Khan. Esnik has the complete control of B site. Meanwhile, Reflex is trying to come up through the double doors that are there. And he's going to get them. And now all 3 of them are on site. The bomb's going to go down very shortly. Zati, he's waiting for Piatola. I don't think it looks like they're going to be committing for it. They're just going to be going... In fact, no, Piatola. If they can get a pick here, they can commit to it and they can try and get the refag, but Zati is far too low to try and test anything. He's got the AWP in his hand as well. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to give that to a team whose economy is pretty low at the moment, where they are just winning on the bonus rounds. Giving them this win will reset their economy, and if Kuura can win the next round, then we're looking at another pistol buy for Skeet as the next round does start. But nonetheless, a very good opening there for Esniak, managing to secure the site all by himself.
Something that I want to mention is Reflex, when trying to defend the B bomb site from outside doors, he threw the incendiary grenade towards boxes, and it was the exact position that his enemy was at. Unfortunately, he couldn't connect this spray consequentially afterwards. So it was a good attempt, not enough. Now we're looking at the situation where Skeet are going to buy up weapons once more, but it is, as you mentioned, the reset is a very big risk for Skeet. And if Kuura can find the opening frag here somewhere,
it's going to be close.
Could be a bit easier for them.
Into long straight away, but all these flashbangs are coming in, but that molly is going to stop any sort of push and aggressiveness coming up by Skeet. Esniak just teasing short there.
Oh, that's a huge nade. That's a huge nade indeed, because that's very much damage. In the lack of better words, Spade picks up Sardi, smoke goes in, and Piatola, he's just going to stand inside the smoke. He's going to spray out pints 1 through the smoke. But Dory's there to train him out, and all of a sudden Skeet has taken control over the A-bomb sites. People in CT spawn. Uli goes down. And Reflex's Karn is still alive, but weapons in hand, and they're not feeling it. They're backing off. They want to save it for the upcoming round. So this is allowing for Skeet to build up the bank that they so desperately need. They've only lost 1 man, and with that, you're going to see every single member, with the exception of Spade, up on $4,000+. So enough money to buy an AK for 2 rounds, I do believe, with minus the utility. And Kuura, it seems like their crack in the wall is starting to show.
They're giving away the rounds, but they're playing this very smart. They're not going for retakes that they know are virtually impossible. They don't really need to commit to this. They don't even have the head armors either. You've got 2 players with full armor and full health and 2 guns. Just save it, wait for the next round. Zati's on 6,200. He can make a drop if anyone's lagging behind. But it looks like they're going to be setting up to see if they can actually get any sort of exit frags. Esniak is going to be coming straight through. He's going to get spotted out. Can the tap work from the M4? It's all just missing a tiny bit. But Esniak does fall, and now Spade is the closest one, but the time is going to run out. The next round is going to start. Coming in, 6-7 on the board for round 14 as we go in. Kuura in the lead right now. Can Skeet draw this and overtake them before we go into the next half?
So far, I am impressed by what Skeet are doing, because I did not expect them to put up this much fight against Kuura. So they're definitely deserving of kudos, because Kuura, again, they have boasted quite the lineups before. Some of the players have been part of the previous Havu team that participated.
Reflex.
We'll see if they can make their names justice or their reputations justice, because now Skeet are pushing into the east side. One member goes down, Karn's there to help out, but there goes Ale, just pushes out, aggressive, gets the frag. Sardi's there to punish him for staying outside a little bit longer than necessary. Two members still alive, Op and AK on Snake and Spade. Spade peeks the double doors from B. Finds a frag, decides to dish his AWP in favor of an AK. I can definitely understand that, because the AK is a bit more forgiving than the AWP, because you need to hit the shots. Picture perfect if you want to get the kills. Now, Molotov comes out once more. Gonna burn him out from position. That should be the way in for Uli, together with the company, but Snake and Spade. Exemplary work on how to defend that take. 2-on-2. Crossfire set up. And you secure the even round 7-7.
Got it in, going in to the final round of the half. Kuura looking a bit dire right now. They've got two scouts. They're trying the best they can. Spade gets given the AWP. He had the better spawn there than Dotty did, so he tries to go for the peek down mid. Unfortunately, isn't able to get any sort of damage in, but Pitola has pushed up quite a bit. The flashbang has come out. Oh! Come out of his gun. He's looking for a third, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Esniak finds that kill as well. The CZ absolutely strong as soon as they line up. Oh, and what on earth is that? What? Dotty just notices. Here's him. Here's Uli and takes him out through the smoke. And just like that, Karn falls as well. And Skeet managed to win the half. As half-time does roll around, now it's time to see whether Skeet can hold this out for their CT side.
That is unreal. Dotty, again, just pure instincts. That's what's driving him. I mean, it's certainly something that you don't expect to see every day. Just, okay, I know that there's going to be a guy here through the smoke. Just go in, get the shot, boom. That's one guy down. I mean, Piatola, it was a very nice attempt by him, but unfortunately,
like, they knew he was there as well. They saw him cross. The smokes went out afterwards. The flashbang kind of messed up everything for them. But we're going to go in. And we've already started. It looks like it's just going to be a long rush coming in from Kuura. They managed to find Ale, but now it's just a train, and it's not going to stop no matter what. The smokes, the flashes do go out. Karn finds Close. Close finds Uli, and now it's going to be Karn. He's on top of him. He's on top of Esniak, and he falls as well. And now you're down to Spade versus 4. You've got a USB. What can you do with it? We've seen these clutch situations with the USB come out before, but yeah, it's very unlikely at the moment as Spade does get spotted out by Zati in the mid, and he falls. And now, first round of the half, it is tied up 8-8.
Yeah, just Kuura, quick decision to push up towards long. You saw that you had the spawn for it. And together with the Glock trains, the power of teamwork, decided to just go up, no fear, knowing that if one of your mates goes down, there's always going to be the other for the trade up. Hoping that they can deliver, and they certainly did. And afterwards, there was no doubt about that. You had to take as much control as possible. Sardi just wrapping around back towards long, covering up mid, making sure that no one can rotate. Kuura, 8 rounds for them. Now you actually have Skeet covering mid. A lot of focus towards mid. 1 on A, 1 on B. But they are up on catwalk where Sardi is watching. There's one more hiding around the corner. Reflex on the ball on that one. Isn't it? No chance.
I mean, Skeet, they're trying to do the best here. They're just holding the angles that they can. They're not really pushing a lot. Well, I mean, one person did die for pushing, but he's holding an angle. He's waiting for them to walk into the crosshairs, but they're just missing out on the frag. Spade just doing a bit of prancing around in tunnels, which is in complete control of his. But Kuura, they're going to be going long, and Ale does spot them out, but Reflex somehow at that range with the Uzi takes them down with a headshot, and now it's down to the retake. What can they do? It is 2-person retake coming in. Spade finds the head of Reflex. The molly is going to push them back, but they do have a person behind them, and that's Piatola. Takes down Close. He knows there's one more there. The jump up does come in, and the grenade is going to be a perfect nade as well. Scores down to 50 HP, but it's going to be Spade. He finds the head of Piatola, can get an AK, and it looks like this could be a save. He manages to, but Uli is waiting for him in the double doors and takes him down. No saving for you today, sir.
Running straight into the enemy is not the optimal tactic when you're trying to save the weapons. Alas, he didn't know that someone had pushed up that far already. And Kuura, despite the fact that Skeet gets a frag, it is not enough. They needed more if they wanted to put a real dent into Kuura. And look at this stack. This is interesting to see, and it might actually work out for them if Kuura decides to push out on long. And you can see they are definitely committed to it. Popping a lot of incendiaries and smokes being popped, and that smoke did not go the way that Piatola wanted it to go.
I know, it's a bit too far there. Spade has complete view of the crossover there. He does get blinded. He could be baiting out.
Look at this. Every single member of Skeet just by boost on the catwalk.
And they're all waiting there. Watch this. Khan's going to come around the corner, and he's going to have no clue whatsoever.
It's going to be, what the?
Okay, no, but all these flashbangs in the smoke, they're going to come out standing there, and it's going to be Reflex. He gets one. Dotty finds Reflex as well, but it's all chaos now as the site does fall. But now you have to go through the smoke, so you have to find the closing gaps here. Nonetheless, you can boost people up. There we go. The boost comes in. Can't find Spade. He's got an AK-47 in his hand. And now Closey trying to get the gap closed, but it's going to be Zati as well. They're all just getting picked off one by flies. They're falling. And just like that, a good tactic. Nonetheless, but it doesn't pay off.
Complete chaos as soon as the first member of Kuura crosses over. Karn did not expect that at all. I can just imagine
the
five people standing in front of him.
The smoke was just about to pop, and just as it pops, he sees all five of them, and not just the comms would be, oh, they're all here. They're all here. They're all standing on top of each other.
It reminds me of the Astralis tactics way back, but now's not the time to talk about Astralis tactics because another round is due. Kuura actually taking a lot of damage early in the round. Reflex down on 14. Leon 51. Skeet done a good job on dealing the damage, but no dead members yet. Karn just outside of double doors. Ale so. One Molotov. This can be good if it lands in the correct position. The op does not connect. Actually, it did. Hard. Now, Sardi moving his way up towards catwalk. 1-for-1 trade, but the health is still in favor for Skeet and Spade. Sardi trying to do a bit of high jumping. And they're just getting demolished on catwalk. This is not the way that they wanted this round to go. Uli left alone. 1 versus 4. Starts out good. Dotty goes down, but there's still an op to deal with. You have to be careful because that op will bring destruction to your team if left unchecked.
Spade holding down that short catwalk area. Well, bounce up in the M4. Manages to get an AWP for the team. Stops it out. He's actually going to keep it as well. AK-47 going down to Dotty as well. And a bit of a mixed bite now coming in for Kuura as Skeet are 1 point behind them on the 20th round as we go in. We've got 3 AKs and 2 Deagles. A lot of utility though. Not so much utility on Closey, just a decoy in there. Look at where Dotty's playing. Really close. You've got... This is really interesting to see that they play... Both these teams actually play with 2 people looking down mid doors as well. If one dies, they do have someone there to get the refrag. Khan... In fact, they've got 3 people playing there. Khan on the other side of those double doors isn't getting tagged up, but Close is just going to jump straight through. But Patola finds the answer and the reply. He's going to take Close down as well. 1-for-1 trade as Esniak is falling down 21 HP. Reflex with the Deagle. Zati falls by Dotty as well. It is just chaos down mid. You've got smokes, flashbangs, and fire.
All hell's breaking loose down in mid. That's where the party is. Reflex trades out to Dotty. And so Kuura has finally opened up mid if they want to proceed down that route. They still have a lot of utility despite all the nades that have been thrown. Kuura are the ones that have the advantage when it comes to all the grenades that are still left on this round. 30 seconds. They need to make a move though. This is the decision where you need to figure out where you're going to go. Smoke in towards CT. Oh, Spade finds him through the box, and they've made the decision to go towards B because of that smoke. Flashes goes through, and Esniak just standing behind the box. They have to be careful. They have to know that he's here somewhere. He finds one. That leads it up to Piatola to try and clutch it out. Get the plant, but that's not enough. Skeet will equalize this round match. Oh, my lord. I don't know what to say anymore. Oh.
Skeet are putting up a fight. I did say that they would. I did say they would. They just had a rough start earlier. but now they've got their subs in. Now that they've got Esniak and Dotty in, they are standing a fighting chance, as now they have forced Kuura into a full eco. And Skeet, AKs and AWPs and M4s, still not a lot of utility there. They've got the smokes and they've got the replies. Now we're going to see a straight catwalk push coming in by Kuura. Their Glocks are in the hands. They've got one P250 and a Deagle. Dotty, he's pushing up. He's got the AK-47. He can make magic here as he starts. He finds Zati. Reflex gets Esniak. The flashes just go down, but Dotty, he's finding Patola. He finds another one through the smoke. That's Uli as well. And now, Khan left in a 1.
Oh!
What? I was going to say, he's left in a 1v4, but he makes it a 1v3. He finds himself a weapon as well. That's an AK-47. He's on 100 HP with 2 flashbangs left, wandering into the site. No one is on B at the moment. They're waiting for him to come down mid. The flashbang does go out. He's going to be facing Dotty. Dotty wants all the kills this round, and they're going to wait for the pop flash to go in. Khan standing in a very awkward spot here. He doesn't want to get caught out in complete open. He has a bit of cover now, looking towards the doors. It is either doors or windows. That is where they're going to be coming from. Meanwhile, Ale, he is just sitting on B. He's sitting on A, sorry. And he actually baits Spade to make his way in. That's the AWP down. He's going to go for another bait. Will Dotty fall for it? Nope, they're not falling for it this time. Ale, he has pushed up. He's on B ramp. Can't know that Ale isn't, in fact, where he thought he was. And he finds him on the crossover right there.
And Skeet has taken the lead over Kuura in this match. And this is the first time, if I do recall correctly. We can actually take a look at the scoreboard to see how things have panned out. And it is indeed or never mind, they actually won the first 3 rounds. But the first time in this half. And Sardi, Spade, trying to go for the repeat. That's very risky. Gets punished by Sardi. Opening up mid. Smoke goes out immediately, and as soon as that mid is opened up, 2 members from Kuura takes the opportunity at hand to push over. Reflex! Dotty! Oh, Dotty! Oh, okay! Sardi just pushes in with his off, takes him out. Snake now stuck in upper dark. Gets spotted out, but takes out Piatola, opening up dark for himself. Has a little bit more room to work with. Picks up the AK, but Uli, Sardi, they want to make more happen because it's not enough that 4 members have gone down. They still want Closey. They know exactly where he is. With the spraying of the M4, flash goes in. Is it effective? It's not. Uli's still fully... How do you say it? He has still full vision. That's how you can formulate it. Oh my lord, I can't even speak English anymore. Oh man.
Getting burnt out. Getting burnt out. Don't worry, we've got 2 more games after this.
Let's go.
We've got 2 more games. It's getting late. What? It's 11-11. I cursed you. I cursed you. I did curse you when I came in.
Oh yeah. Just
all
3 matches all over time.
All 6 games all over time. It is
Counter-Strike Entertainment at its highest level, because now Kuura versus Skeet, and this is something I counted out Skeet way too early, I have to admit, because I did not believe them to put up this much of a fight against Kuura. Members, some top-tier Finnish Counter-Strike. I mean, definitely putting on a show. Kuura once more, wanting to push up towards long, where Skeet has already posted up. 1 trade goes out, and Kuura hoping that they can get in and get the plant, try to put some pressure on towards Skeet, but they're still holding on closely with the Nova, jumping up and down, hoping that they can get up towards the side, but there's Sardi closing off that angle. Dotty goes down as well. Sardi doing work, but here comes a snake from behind. Sardi still not allowing them to get in towards the side, and Nail, the 1 man left, he only has a Nova. 50 seconds left on the clock, and Piatola has no utility. Ale just jumping up and down, hoping that he can find the frag. That's half HP gone from Piatola, 38 HP, and you can see Ale, he's switching over to the Eagle, trying to get the shots in, makes 1 tag, 20 HP left, switches over to the Nova, wants to get the gun down, but 13 HP! He's alive! And Piatola saves the round for Kuura. Oh my god, if only he would have hit the shot directly, not through the barrel. Not through the barrel, not through the box. If only he could have gotten a clean shot, he would have won the round for Skeet. But it is not meant to be, as Sardi keeps on continuing pressuring Skeet with that op of his. 2 frags already. Down to an eco. Skeet not looking to win this round. Instead, they're hoping to do whatever damage they can.
A bit of a slow play coming out now by Skeet. They've only got pistols. They were looking to just run down mid, see if they can get any extra frags. Spade and Closey do die. And that might give the false sense of security that A is completely open, but unfortunately not. Ale does fall. Dotty has to retreat and see if he can pick up a kill there as Nick does fall. So now it's just Dotty. Last one left. He hears them all. What's he going to do? He's actually going to try and take the challenge on long, and two players are going to try and challenge him. But Pitolo with the AK-47. It's going to go in. Okay. I mean, yeah, you're not going to really drop... Oh, right, I see. All right, dropping the gun before the round is finished, so if they are still on the eco, we don't know what their economy is. If they do come around to T-spawn, they're not going to pick up a free gun. Fair enough. Very clever. 300 IQ play right there.
Yeah, every single member from Skeet is dead.
More IQ than I have at the current moment, given in time. Zati, unfortunately, Khan does fall straight away to Nick. Zati looking through the tunnels on B. Swaps out, has an AK-47 nearby, just in case anyone pushes that. But all M4s out for Skeet, and they are holding these angles. You've got Closey and Spade holding down long. Esnik is actually going really aggressive and pushing. Uli gets close. Esnik finds a kill onto Zati, goes for another one. Pitola falls as well. That's upper tunnels completely under control. He's now going to challenge Reflex. He does, and he wins that challenge too. He's got 3 kills already. He has turned this round around. And Uli, he's going to find Spade. He's going to find another one. He isn't. It's going to be Spade who falls, but Ale.
We are losing it. Oh man, this is a repeat from Friday. We're just we're starting to become really tired from all the intense Counter-Strike action that is going on. But it is Ale who picks up the last frag of that round, as Snake picks up 4, completely shutting down Kuura. Now you do have started once again on the op, covering down mid, making sure that no one can cross over towards lower dark. More members just outside of long, and one that's looking to go in towards catwalk from mid. It is Reflex, and Oli just coming down. Hey! Carry! All right then, Snake. I was going to say long, I just turned into a mixture of mid and AK. All right then. All right. That's how it's going to be. Oh man.
Closey. The flash is down mid. Khan jumps up onto Xbox. Closey is got a bit of fire below his feet. Ale going to be the first point here onto the catwalk area. He has to drop down. Doesn't know if there's a person close to him. Now the rotations do come out. The smoke is there. Going to give him a bit of cover.
Once more, there's going to be an aggressive play by Snake just behind the smoke on catwalk. Oh, Piatola getting tagged through the door. Did not expect Spade to put on some fire. So Skeet definitely holding their ground. But Sardi opening up on short. Snake did not expect Sardi to be that proficient with the op. There's still 2 members to deal with on the A-bomb side. Spade at the perfect position to try and pop some headshots, but can't quite connect the shots. Still trying to fight. And alas, it's not meant to be. Kuura now has a way in towards the A side. You still have 2 members. You have Closey and Dotty on separate sides, or rather, both of them.
They're both coming from CT. There is still one person long. It is in fact going to be Reflex. He finds Dotty now. He's down to Closey, who Reflex gets as well. Nice and easy for Reflex. As now Kuura take the lead. More than 2 rounds ahead this time, not just 1 round difference. It is now Skeet on the back foot. They need to try and do whatever they can to bring it back and try and take the lead. They are 1 round away from taking this into overtime territory. Skeet, only 1 M4. All these buys every single round, they've been quite rough for both these teams. They haven't done like either one, well, they have, but mostly we're seeing 4 spies coming out round by round. Not entirely like a full eco round. As Spade is the first one to fall to Khan. Spade falls.
Dotty's going to try to do the same play that he's always been doing, but he doesn't expect the finished patience of Piatola. Look at this. He's just holding. He knows that they may try to do some aggressive play, but it doesn't matter because there goes one of them. Snake, together with Dotty, they managed to find 1 frag, but the question is, can they pick up the AK from it? I think it got dropped down towards dark. There we have it. Dotty 7 HP picks up the AK, but Kuura already on their way towards A site. They're hoping that it can catch Skeet by surprise. They've already taken over long. They have short, and Skeet doesn't have a whole lot of weapons to use, or at the very least, not any healthy people. Is Nick. He doesn't have the M4, 100 HP, but Dottie's down on 7. He has a Molotov in hand if he can try to use it somewhere to burn out Kuura from their positions.
Okay, the smoke is actually going to go in. How on earth does Dottie land those shots straight away? He's just taking a wild guess that there's a person sitting in those in that corner right there. And now it's Reflex's turn to shoot, but it's going to be Esniak who fires through that smoke. They get a frag. Zati gets Ale, but it's going to be Zati. He comes through, gets 2 kills, and now Dottie kills. But he comes in, and Uli behind them. Let them go in, and the teabag.
Oh, the VM! It is real. Oh, man. All right, Kuura. Well, you've definitely deserved it because you've been doing a hell of a job against Skeet, who's certainly shown that they have tenacity against you guys. The question is, how long can they hold out before the game is over? You still need 3 more rounds, Skeet, if you want to make it to overtime. Kuura, they want to try and finish things right here, right now, as they push out towards mid. 2 members. You do have Reflex, together with Karn, just waiting on the outsides of double doors. Ale, hoping that he can connect some deagle shots, but it's not meant to be. Karn instead takes down his teammates. 1 more member falls down. Dottie has gone down for the count out of this round, and they're just gonna keep CT smoked up. They want to take over B. No one is there. If Kuura can make the move, they certainly have the way to win this map. But it is still not over yet. The Snake and Spade, Deagles in their hands, and Uli, he's making his way back.
Oh, this is brilliant from Esnek. He pushes through catwalk, gets the kill, knows where the bomb is, and now he's dropped back down and he's holding double doors. Piatola has got B control, but it doesn't matter. They both die. And like that, Kuura take the first map on Dust 2 from Skeet.
And with that, there's 1 more map, at the very least, to be played. Inferno. And Kuura, the Finnish patience, the Finnish top tier CS that I've been talking about, with members from the previous Havu lineup from Nordic Championship Season 1 and 2.
Oh, no, it's gone.
You wanted to look at stats, right?
I did. I was just going to say, just like, you know, despite... Basically, it was quite mirrored, the score there. Both the top players had 27, the next down had 24, and at least 3 players on each team had above 22 kills. So it was very much, very even throughout the whole game. Skeet do have a fighting chance. They do. And Inferno could be their map. We'll find out after the short break, so don't go anywhere. This could be the last map, or we could be going all the way to the last and final map as well. A best of 3 coming straight up. Don't go anywhere.
What if there was a DreamHack PC? What if we told you there is? This is the DreamHack PC, built with the best components on the market, optimized for a flawless esports experience. Just add games.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Fuck it, enjoy the show. Lights, camera, action.
Welcome back to the Nordic Championship, ladies and gentlemen, powered by Challenger Mode. My name is Crasher, he's Tal. We're going to jump straight into the game because it has already started. So with that being said, it's going to be Inferno. That is one of the more fun maps that we've been talking about. And already you can see that Kuura, they have lost every single member.
Wait,
except for one.
The pistol round?
Yep,
Okay.
they're
right.
gone. And so Skeet, I can only imagine that they made a quick push in towards A side with Kuura, quick rotation over from B towards A. Alas, did not work out, and Uli now left alone with the C set trying to save up. And Skeet, they will not allow him to save that gun because considering he hasn't fired off a single shot yet, but he is certainly taking damage. Bomb will explode, and now Kuura, Uli, you need to defend that C set with your life. You need to make things happen, and not will happen anything at all. I can't speak.
It's already started.
All right, it's already
Mate.
started. The insanity. It has taken over me. Oh, man.
No, wait.
All right.
Wait till this goes into quadruple overtime.
Oh, no. Please, no.
And then we're
Alright.
here till 3 a.m. Yeah. Actually,
Yep.
we can't be. We can't be at 3 a.m.
All right. So, with that being said, 1-0 to Skeet. Opening things up on Inferno. Trying to take command immediately. Kuura forcing up. C sets Deagle on Zardy. No armor except for on 2 people. So, rather interesting for me. But that's the way they want to play. Closely already opening up on A. And make that 2 with Dottie. Con goes down. And Yatola, he'll at the very least find a constellation frag. Until the A side gets opened up completely and in control of Skeet. That leaves Uli left alone. He wants to try and make a more aggressive play this time around, but Ale with that MP5 will shut him down.
Very good addition to the game, the MP5. A nice midway point from the UMP and the AK, especially on the second round by weapon. Has a lot of damage. A good spray control as well. Nonetheless, it's silenced, and I love the sound of the gun as well. But now Kuura, 2 rounds behind. They are looking to go for a full eco here. Where are they going to go? They are simply going to stack A site. You've got 3 on A long, while 2 are playing A short. I'm going to take Zati, play in the boiler area. While Ale is pushing up, he's just holding second mid. Going to look for that flashback that goes down mid, and they're all facing mid. Uli gets a pick onto Spade. Ale, counter flashing of his own, isn't going to tag anyone, but he's going to fall back down mid as the rest of the team are looking to go towards B. But the rotation from Kuura, sending 3 people straight to B, straight away as well. And they're just going to catch Esniak on the side there. The smoke has come out, but Esniak finds 2 reflex as well and gets the 3rd. Uli falls, and now they have B side all to themselves. Zati and Khan rotating through CT spawn.
I really enjoyed that play by Kuura because as soon as they make their attention or position known in the mid, the first thing that they do as soon as they get a frag, 3 people over towards B. Unfortunately, a Snake way too strong for them to handle with that AK, and he's looking for the ace. Karn will deny him that. Hopefully he can try to grab the AK, but Dottie's on the prowl, not allowing for him to pick up that gun to use for its own benefits. And so we are 3-0. Skeet now entering the first weapon round of this map.
The lack of head armor is already coming out for Kuura. And not opting to go for that, especially against the AK. You know it's going to be a one-shot anyways, and Spade picks up the AWP, so it's not going to make much of a difference, that head armor. So there's no point spending that extra 650 for it. Nonetheless, they do not have the extra 650. As you can see, the economy already down 50 and 100 a pop for each player. But now we're going to see complete apps control coming in from Skeet, as they are 3 rounds up. An aggressive push coming down. Banana, as Spade is sitting at the bottom of it with the grenade, but Ale finds the head of Khan as Tora actually gets a kill onto Ale as they try and jump out of balcony area. Pitola is going to move it around, smoke that off now. And it looks like Skeet are making a small move towards long. The smoke is going to expire very shortly, and that's going to give them a lot of information. No one's in library, no one's in Arch, but Reflex is coming round.
You can see the communication on Kuura's top notch as soon as they know, oh, long's open, well, we're just going to send a man over. As Neg, though, shuts him down, and that leaves long open for a pincer attack from Skeet. Piatola just up on the balcony knows exactly where they might come up from, but Dottie, he is on there. He wants to make something happen, but they don't expect Uli just hiding behind the boxes. And so, all of a sudden, Kuura has the opportunity to take this round back from Skeet. The bomb has gone down. That leaves Snag all alone. 1 versus 3. Uli's down on 2 HP with the AWP. But the question is, what is Starter going to do? He's just behind the corner, and he'll find the frag. And Kuura will find the round, just snatching it out of Skeet's grasp.
Doesn't make much of a difference. Skeet still have the economy to buy up. They're going to go for the full AKs. The deal is being bought by Spade. Doesn't have that much money himself. And Close E is going to go for the AWP. Buys head armor as well. So looking to go all out on this round. This is the round that they don't want to lose. If they lose this, then back to the drawing board with their money and their economy. Have to work their way back up from scratch. Nonetheless, we've got 3 players playing top of B. Meanwhile, Pitola and Khan are playing A. Khan just... Is he? Yeah, he's in pit. I thought he was on balcony right there. Zati, just take that shot. You know you want to. You know you want to. You want to take that shot. There is a boost going on at the bottom of that smoke, but it isn't going to do much at the moment. Khan, a bit late there on that shot. He could have managed to get a pick through the smoke. Khan, on the other hand, holding balcony, a very nice angle. Esniak trying to push up, trying to close the gap onto Banana, but Zati's holding a very, very small angle.
Yeah. And this is actually something that I like seeing from the operators that are playing Counter-Strike, because they know, unless you're super aggressive like Simple, you do not go for the repeat. Instead, try to play like Device. Take the shot, move away from the angle, and just reposition yourself. 1 frag down, Skeet. Ale is out of the round, and already Dottie just around the corner. He'll find one, but there's Uli just behind the corner. He can't find the frag in time because Karn has stolen it away. Snake will trade out Sardi. Uli comes in to help out, but the B bomb side is open, although the bomb is dropped towards mid. So the question is, can they find it in time to be able to rotate around? Spade actually find the frag on Uli. That allows him to push in towards mid, but Kuura's already chasing, and they'll deny him the route in towards Banana to try and plant the bomb. 10 seconds left, and there's no way a Snake is going to get there in time.
No, Khan and Patola, they're just hiding on their angles. No way can Snake get both of them down with 2 seconds remaining. The round is going to go towards the counter-terrorist. That is Kuura picking up another round. Going into round 6. Now the economy doesn't look that great for Skeet. None at all. 2,300, 1,900, 2,250, and 2,050 a pop. You're going to look at the CZs being brought up, a Deagle as well, the AK that Asnaic carried over from the last round. And we're going to be looking at, well, I would be expecting them to go straight through apps, but it looks like they're going to go try and take control of mid, meanwhile taking control of Banana as well. The smoke does go on, and Uli and Reflex are holding very deep on site. Reflex has got the crossover on CT, on B, sorry. And Uli is playing the close boxes. Meanwhile, Spade's pushed up all the way down mid with that smoke. Now it just comes down to seeing whether or not they can get a pick. The first smoke does come out on top of Banana. That's going to stop any sort of aggression. It's going to give them 30 seconds of their time. The spray from Reflex does connect as well. He gets taken down to 1 HP. But Uli, shooting through that with the MP5, manages to find 2. That is going to stop the plan of Skeet.
it was actually really important that Reflex stays alive because he still has a smoke in his inventory that he can use to block the vision from Skeet trying to enter this B-bomb site. Zardy's already there on the rotation in case something would happen, but they're perfectly fine to deal with this situation all by themselves. Dottie's still in T-spawn trying to save the AK, 44 seconds to go. And with this, I don't believe that Skeet has anything to say about this round.
Wouldn't be wise for Dottie to peek Banana at this moment. There's two players right.
Oh, he wants to.
Uli and Zati. What can he make anything out of this? He just needs to hold this angle and make sure that they don't push in. He inspects his weapon, but that might have gotten to the way there as Uli comes around the corner and just upgrades the MP5 to an AK-47. And like that, we are tied, 3 apiece.
That may be one of the weaknesses that Dottie has because of his young age, despite the fact that he's playing quite a lot and just being very proficient at the game. He may be a bit impatient at some times. I mean, just looking back at his games from Overpass, for instance, when he just smokes up, goes through, tries to get a frag or two. I mean, every single time he tries to do that, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think with a bit of experience, it is going to work out just fine for him. But for now, I think that Skeet will have to consider themselves beaten on this round. Only Snag left with the Deagle. He is the top fragger with 10 frags on himself versus Skeet. The remaining members of Skeet, Reflex, will not let them face him.
Well, I wanted to point out once again that it is pretty much a mirror matchup. If you look at the scoreboard, you have Uli for Kuura. He's on 9 kills. Aznek is on 10. 9 for 4, 10 for 4, and then everyone else is around the 4 kills, 3 kills mark. You've got one person on 1 kill as well, and that's pretty much even across both teams. So you've got one person pulling all of the weight, and the others slowly lagging a bit behind, and one person not doing much. A very huge grenade. Another one connects as well. That makes everyone fall down. More damage being thrown out there, but the fire is going to stop the push coming in from the T's down the middle. But the flashes, the smokes, the chaos, the utility is being used. Now, does this mean that Skeet want to continue to commit to the A site? Uli pushing down Banana. He's a bit unsure whether or not he wants to continue with the push or fall back, but he is ready to come up behind them and make a pincer movement.
That was a devastating blow to get all that damage dealt to you in mid. Now, Kuura just taking up lurker positions, and around the corners, they will stay. As Nag actually taking a bit of damage from the fire, and you can see every single member from Skeet has taken damage in some way, shape, or form. You still have Ale just above the apartment.
Look at what Zati is, though. Look at what Zati. He's sitting in this area right here.
Yeah, they're not going to go for it. They're just going to try to
None of
push
them
in
are
through shorts. And that's already the first victim. Ale actually takes out Karn. That's a great opening
But the bomb
frag.
dropped.
Oh,
Zati
no.
managed to get the bomb in the back, so they've already pushed in through short. Nonetheless, they have to go back and get the bomb. Esnaik is going to be going back, but he now has to get challenged by Uli down mid. He gets taken down as well, now down to Dottie, and the bomb just keeps falling backwards. And just like that, Zati, his patience paid off. He waited for the rest of the team to push out, and he finds the bomb, and that stops the entire push like that. And then Uli comes in and manages to get the frags right at the end there. Now, Kuura leap on ahead with 2 points.
The opening grenades did everything for Kuura that
Yeah.
round. Just 2 grenades, boom. More than 150 HP across the team dealt. Those grenades, huge impact, and then together with the incendiary to buy time for Kuura to just try and get a read on the situation. Extremely well played by them. Now as they force Skeet to do a semi-buy, they're trying to keep as much money as they can to buy weapons for the next one. Closey being the front man for his team as Kuura decides to throw out a smoke to delay them. Hearing the steps on by Banana. Trying to delay them as much as possible. Still have 3 members on A. Kuura, plenty of smokes to play with. They just want to try to delay Skeet for as long as possible.
This could be a bit of a premature rotation coming in by Zati as he's coming in to B. He now has the CT area locked in. He's going to run back to Archway as Azniak is pushing out onto B. He gets taken down by Uli. And that might be a false alarm right there, but no, Zati doesn't fall for it. He's going to go back around while the rest of the terrorists are coming around to short area. They do get spotted out, and it's going to be a full-on assault while 2 players are still on the side. He gets taken down. Ale gets taken down. Dottie is coming in. He gets 2 shots there. Khan and Patola fall. Zati gets closey, but Dottie's going absolutely insane. 3 kills already, and the bomb is planted. Dottie and Spade on a 2v2 with Uli and Reflex as they need to take this retake much seriously. They've lost a player, but it doesn't matter. The round is going to be over very shortly. The Spade holding this angle that he gets flash. He's hiding behind box. He gets spotted out. He gets 1 kill. That's Reflex down. He knows where the other one is. Uli falls really low. Can Spade finish it? No, he doesn't. Uli gets him. And now he's down to Dottie. And he gets the 4th kill of the round. And Dottie secures another point for Skeet. And now they're only 1 point behind. This is how close the game is, Robin. This is how close the game is. And you thought Skeet would be completely stomped by Kuura. They're hanging in there.
I did so. I am forced to eat my own words, but Dottie just tried to give the... How does the saying go? You, like, reach out your hand and it'll take the entire arm? Is that how it goes? Because Dottie just got a frag, and as soon as he got the AK, it was just no way stopping him. 4 frags for him, pushing Skeet into the 4th round for themselves. Says Kuura now hoping to win this round in order to stay out of the reset that is looming around the corner. They should have enough money to buy up if necessary, but it'll certainly make it more difficult in case Kuura wants to save. 2 members still alive on A site, and Skeet are just preparing to push in towards every single member that is left, trying to defend that side. Oh, Piatola spots out a lot of members on short, but they're actually making a rotation in towards B. This is actually great because they've already wasted a lot of utility on A, so they can't use it for the retake. Now it's all up to Uli to make something happen. Misses every single shot, and Dottie will just take advantage of its 1 tap to his face. Not really 1 tap, and it's Nayak! The spray down! Pushes through the smoke and eliminates 3 players from Kuura. What a play! Okay.
Patience. Patience coming on by Znayak. He waited there. He knew that they all got spotted out onto A, and the rotation from the CTs came too early, and then the bomb went down and they all had to rotate back, but the smoke gave him the opportunity to hold that position and wait for them to get baited by that rotation, and he gets all 3 of those kills and ends the round just like that. Now we are tied. Kuura and Skeet 5 for 5. Dottie doesn't care. He doesn't care that there's a smoke in the way. He's just going to spray down and find Piatola. Meanwhile, up on Banana, Reflex. Yes, there's Nayak, and he found himself an AK-47. Just needs to push out a bit. The smoke is going to give him the clearance to get that AK.
Oh my god, Dottie! Come on! Stop spraying through the smoke and hit every single shot. Finally, Karn is going to stop him, but still gets traded out immediately. Short is open. It is Ale who's pushing up, trying to take control over long, making sure that Skeet can actually push on through safe and sound so they can get the bomb plant down, but they have to be careful because Uli just around the corner on short. Going up through Boiler, he's decided to take another route in towards the site.
Reflex. Holding this corner. Waiting for Uli to get into position. Uli's coming in from the apartments area. He's going to be coming in from the balcony. He needs to spot out the player. He is going to get taken down by Spade. That was a very important kill to get. But now it's down to Reflex. He manages to get him, pulls out his knife, moves away. There is a player really close. That's Ale. But it doesn't look like Reflex is going to manage to get the defuse, but he's going to go for the kills. They both peek at the same time. And it's going to be Reflex, the 1-2 fall. And now Skeet, for the first time, has taken the lead on Inferno.
And so Kuura now needs to buy up the weapons necessary to try and push down Skeet, making sure that they can't actually win any more rounds. I would like to consider Inferno as more CT map, even though it's rather balanced. So I would like to see Kuura grab a couple of more rounds before they move on towards the T side, but Skeet are doing an impeccable job of keeping themselves alive, giving Kuura quite a bit of fights. Hope that they can get some opening frags that makes their lives easier. Already an incendiary stopping Ale's progress in towards apartments out on balcony. Smoke on long covers up the vision of Zardi, and Skeet now slowly but surely making their way up towards A. Already the rotation has come in from Uli. Piatola tagged down to 6 HP. Like that's Karn going down the first man, but Dottie is gone. That's the linchpin for Skeet. Maybe this is a round for Kuura, if not for Snaik. That's still trying to hold on to his team. Bomb gets tapped, but one more member falls for Skeet. Sardi did hit one hell of a shot, but the bomb bomb is still not down. It's still enough time for Kuura to try and reposition themselves. Uli on the side, but Skeet, they have completely abandoned their site.
Zati knows exactly what's going on. Uli is watching down mid. Now Zati's actually going to make it to the cross as well before Spade and Ale make it across. The smoke is going to go down. There's going to be a flash. Does nothing. He actually tags him, hits the foot, but he gets taken down on return by Ale. And now it's down to Uli. He's coming in from such a dangerous angle. But both these players are going to go towards construction and they're going to sit in there. This might give Uli the chance to push up and get into a better angle to take this fight on one-on-one.
Does have a flashbang on him. The bomb is ticking. This is certainly a fight that he needs to win. This is a moral fight. Or a moral boost that he can give to his team. Oh, he spots that one, but gets blindsided by it because Ale's just behind the corner. And Uli does not react to it fast enough. And Skeet takes round number 12, 7-5 in favor of Skeet.
It completely stopped all the momentum that Kuura did have. Skeet did win the first 3 rounds. Kuura then won the consecutive 5, and now we've just seen Skeet win the next 4. How much longer can they carry this on for? Kuura. Full pistol by Pitola. Peeks out mid, sees 2 pushing in, goes for the pop flash, finds Dotty and the bomb. And that's a AK-47 that looks a bit tasty, but it's far too dangerous to get right now. Khan pushing in through. Spade gets a refrag onto Pitola, punishes him for taking one of his teammates. That's an avenge kill right there. The flash comes out from Ale. He's in boiler. This is going to be very rough. But Esnaik gets Khan and reflex. Uli manages to get a pick there onto Ale. Does some damage. Meanwhile, Closey and his teammates are coming in, and they are using the smoke to their advantage to be able to push up towards short. They have it. What's Uli thinking? Uli's thinking about following them up really close by. He knows there's someone behind this pillar. Close is going to make Uli fall, but now you're down to Zati. Zati manages to pick up a weapon. He's got an AK. Let's see what we can do with this molly. Where does that molly go?
Oh, that's actually really good. That's a molly for quad, I do believe, or for just underneath the roof. In case someone is hiding out there, or at the very least short so no one can come around the corner and surprise Sardi. For when he's trying to save the AK, he's just moving his way slowly but surely towards the apartments. He's now inside safe and sound, so unless a snake reads this one completely correct, he should be out of danger, but a snake is still on the prowl. It's going to make some noise, and you can now hear Sardi. He's just around the corner, but he'll save the AK for better times.
5-8. Round 14. 1 round away from being the last round of the half. Skeet running away with this half so far. Now we're going to see a simple setup coming in. Zati gonna just smoke up mid, flashbang mid. Meanwhile, we've got a play coming in. Ale and Closey opting to go towards Apps. And Dotty, Spade, and Asnaik are looking down mid. It is going to be Khan. Gets the refrag onto Ale as Ale takes down his teammate. And now the rotation comes in. Uli and Zati. They're already onto A site.
Oh, Dotty once more is going to get punished by the aggressive play, trying to push in through the smoke, hoping that no one's actually watching the angle. But Uli's there at the right time to cover it up. And so Dotty will fall.
Very dangerous for Close what he's doing. If he's going to peek around the corner, he needs to drop the bomb. If he dies, the bomb goes towards Uli, and that's going to be so hard for Spade to get, but they are looking to try and get this. It's a slow peek. Unfortunately, Uli isn't able to get that kill. He is going to get the kill. Closey's going to get the kill, actually, sorry. And now they've kind of opened up their rotation into B, but Reflex, he's going to be holding construction at the moment. Meanwhile, the rotation from Zati's coming in. He's going to be going down Banana. Khan is waiting for the rotation now, and he's going to come in. Uli catches out Close by himself, and now Spade. He's in construction. He needs to get the bomb, but the bomb's down in such a dangerous crossfire area. He might be able to get Reflex.
There's still quite a bit of utility on him. 23 seconds. If he throws a Molotov towards Banana, maybe he can try to cover that angle off, but it's not meant to be. Karn gets a shot right through his temple, and Kuura manages to grab themselves a 6th round at the very least, denying Skeet double digits. And now we'll see the last round of the first half. Skeet buys up whatever they can. There's an UMP on Closey, together with a couple of grenades. Flashbangs all over the place. Smokes are also in their pockets.
Okay, we're going to see a second mid push coming in. Ale, Asnayak, Dotty, and Closey, they're looking to go in towards Apps. Zati's holding Archway with the AWP. Meanwhile, Uli just peeks down. Banana gets kill onto Spade. Through the smoke as well. Lots of kills through smokes in this game.
Oh, Karn. Perfect angle to take down Ale in case someone was just going to crouch peek. That's one member down for a Skeet already. And you can hear the op shots ringing out throughout the map. But no one dead as of yet. Sorry, that's little
Dotty, what?
gap. Dotty knows exactly where to pre-fire, and he jumps around the corners to save himself just in time because Reflex was just behind him in the smoke. He didn't know, but now Dotty definitely has the time to try and take advantage of this situation. The bomb has been planted. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Reflex finds one, can't connect the damage to kill him. And now with the bomb planted, taken down, Dotty is in the prime position to try and make something happen, but in the air, Uli will find him. It leaves closing up 1 versus 2, and he's in the middle of the open for Kuura to take this round home, 7-8.
As even as you can get, Kuura managed to grab themselves 7 rounds. They don't win the half, but it's a very close half indeed. Kuura versus Skeet coming in. Now let's see if Kuura can make any changes on the T side here.
Oh, hello.
Whether or not we just need to reconnect. Of course, there is a bug where the scoreboard stays on the players, well, on the spectators cam.
Yeah.
We kind of do want to see what happens. Now, nonetheless, we've got the dual Brett is coming out by Dotty. Interesting plays from this player.
I mean, it's perfect to his personality as a Counter-Strike player. I mean, he's super aggressive, doesn't care if there's enemies behind the smoke. He's just going to try to push and hope for the best. Alas, it is backfired because Dotty's down already for the count. And so now there's 2 members on the A bomb site, Skeet. That information has been relayed to Kuura. They should not be going for this one anymore, but they're still wanting it. They want to fight. And that may punish them in the end because...
Khan! Running headshot. The Glock. Hey, you're right.
Okay,
I catch you off guard there with the Khan shot. But
Alright.
Khan again, he's got the USB in hand, gets rid of the Ale's head. No helmet there. The Jill Bretters obviously aren't the best of things to have, but Uli picks them up. 2 UMPs onto Kuura's side. An AK-47 being brought up, and Uzi as well. 2 AKs now. Going aggressive Khan with that AK.
Kuura.
Nice.
Funny one frag. On towards Banana. Ale is the victim. And so Closey forced the flash out, hoping that he can buy some time for his teammates. Now Kuura make their way back towards Banana in T-spawn. Maybe they're gonna try to hope, or they're putting their hopes to Piatola, maybe opening up towards balcony. Getting in towards boiler. Oh, that's lots of damage being dealt to Spade. No armor on him. That means he's an easy target for the Mac 10 of Reflex. Now they maybe can push in, but Piatola just hiding underneath balcony. Dotty around with the C said. A lot of noise being made. Smoke goes out. Dotty picks up the scout, hoping that he can do some work with that. Crossing over towards long and just going back.
Oh,
and he'll fight through the smoke! Dotty! Again and again! Spraying through the smoke and finding frags for it. Piatola wondering what the hell just happened to my teammates. That's the revenge you get. Now with 2 members left from Skeet, hoping that he can make something work, but is nagged now. Left in the dark. 1 member left from Skeet. The only man to try and cover it up, and Uli knows exactly where he's coming from. Kuura takes the lead back from Skeet, but Dotty, oh my god. The smoke. It is his friend. Every single time there's a smoke, somehow he gets a frag off of it.
I'm actually speechless at the amount of times he's been able to do that. There's only so much luck someone can have. But it's just really good game sense coming out from him. Meanwhile, there's a full A stack coming in from Skeet. They flash mid. They're going to be pushing down mid. Piatola does spot this out, and Zati's going to be coming back down Banana to have a look. He does get flashed in, and now the information is clear. It is going to be a B... well, a B push coming in, but Reflex with the bomb. He isn't opting to go there. They haven't actually spotted all the players. Dotty's coming round from behind. He's taking his time. Closey. He's in the gutter area right now. Can't manage to get a kill on Ale. Pitola takes down Closey, and Zati takes down Dotty as well, and that rounds that round done.
Skeet's trying to go for the mid push together with the USPs. One flash only, if I remember correctly, did not work out. And what I actually liked from Kuura was they could have just gone with the bomb towards B, but they knew that they have a better chance of actually winning if everyone works together. So instead of trying to push up the bomb towards B immediately, they stick together, they fight it out as a team, and then if worst would come to worst, then he would have just bolted in towards the B side. And
rather than flashing, it would be probably a lot better to do a really deep mid smoke so you don't get spotted coming down. I mean, it is quite obvious that you are going to be pushing down mid, but with the flash and the smoke, you're not going to die on that rotation down through mid. Now, looking at this round at hand, Khan is waiting underneath balcony. Meanwhile, the rest of his team are setting up for a banana push. Dotty is holding the crossfire. Ale on the site. The smokes do come out. That is Dotty smoked off. He is going to get flashbang as well, and the full-on push is coming in. Ale does fall straight away, but Dotty, through the smoke again, gets Uli, and that's going to stop everything in the way. Meanwhile, Closey and Spade, they're going to be coming through the smoke, through CT.
No.
Now it's down to Dotty. He manages to tag someone up again, and it's going to be Zati. Gets the kill on Spade. Closey going to go through construction, and now they have to wait for the smoke to go. Dotty's found a little gap in the smoke. And now it is a 2 versus 4. This is going to be a retake. They're already too deep in. There is a way to escape, but I think Zati might be pushing in through that and blocking off their escape. They're opting to go for... Well, no, Dotty gets another kill. This might just change everything. He gets another kill after that, and they might continue to go to get the defuse. Nope, they have done all the damage. Zati falls as well. Now it's just down to a 1v1. But the mine's been made up. They don't have the... They don't have a kit. So Dotty is just going to let them have the round. But the damage of the economy has... Well, not really that much damage, considering everyone's on like 8,000, 9,000, and 7,000.
I'm just going to call it from now. From 2 years on, Dotty's going to be the new Stewie 2K. With the way that he's playing the smokes and everything. Because he doesn't give a damn. He's just shooting through the smoke, knows exactly where to aim. He's been practicing the angles where people may be. And at the very same time, have a pinch of luck to his name. But it's incredibly enjoying to see how everything just lines up for him, and he's able to get the frags that he does. It is great Counter-Strike entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Kuura, 11 rounds versus Skeet's 8. And Znaik will find Reflex through the wall, and Uli managing to, at the very least, get one, but there's no one else to train him out, meaning that Kuura are in the deficit. One member. AK's off together with a smoke and flash. Molotov and smoke on Sardi. They can definitely use it on long if they so choose to, but there's 3 members on the A-bomb side for Skeet. Although they've managed to dwindle the numbers down. Spade just behind the corner. Doesn't know. Karn doesn't know, rather. That Spade was just over there. Piatola has made his way in towards CT spawn. If he can find Dotty, or rather, Snake, that could be huge for them. Oh, he's made his way around towards Library. And Ale towards Arch. This is turned into a ring around the roses. And Ale's the loser of that one, but Spade's there to trade him out immediately. 2 versus 1. Sardi with the AWP. Smoke goes out. He's going to try to cross over. Now they know exactly where he is. And Spade just trying to nade out. 35 HP. Not enough for Sardi. Spade gets the frag and Skeet slowly but surely.
Gets baited by that grenade. Looks away thinking it's a flashbang. He didn't really have to. He could have anticipated the person pushing around that little corner, got the kill, and that was the site open, and he could have got the bomb down, and then it was a 1v1 on either site. Nonetheless, it's 11-9 now. Kuura in the lead still. They're looking to go down mid and second mid. Zati taking the bomb straight down mid. Dotty trying his luck through the smoke yet again with the AWP this time.
Look at Ale.
Ale?
Ale. He's actually pushed up towards the entrance, so this could be huge. But look at Piatola. He's looking like he knows already that someone made a push through. One trade happening on the map as we speak. So 4 versus 4, 124 on the clock. But this time around, Ale, he's dead. His push didn't work out, and Dotty once more with the AWP through the smoke, because why not? Spade will chime in, but there's Piatola trading him out. Dotty still putting some damage through the smoke. This is insane. Piatola now the only man left. Dotty, you maniac. Why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this to Kuura? And Wild Rush! This is insane! This is madness! How is that possible? Oh my lord!
Like I said, there's only so much luck.
I don't believe it!
He's hitting these nutty shots. Is this like the new wave generation of Counter-Strike players that they just know?
I am terrified if this is how it's going to be.
I haven't seen anyone play Counter-Strike like that before. Anyone being that, like, anticipating that much stuff. Especially through the smoke, knowing that these are the angles, knowing that this is exactly what they're going to be when I'm going to get flashed. It's just all hand-eye coordination. Dotty, he doesn't need a smoke this time. As Patola just slow walks through the smoke. You've got the entire of Kuura on an eco. You've got 2 Deagles and 2 Glocks left. They are shivering in their boots right now. They know exactly where Dotty is. They don't know where Ale is at the moment, but you can take a very good guess that there is a player sitting onto quad. Now the flashbang does come in. They don't have any more utility left. They're going to be picking out. Dotty gets the kill onto Zati. Uli falls. There's going to be a spray from Ale as well. The spray transfer connects and it's just nice and easy for him. He makes that look like he does it every single day.
Skeet has now finally equalized the score. 11-11. It's been a gruesome battle, but here we are. And we still have 7 rounds to play. Or rather, pardon me, my math is not correct. 8 rounds to play, this one included. Smoke goes out in the middle. Dotty, again, there's a small gap that he wants to use, and if... No way! There's that gap once more. How does he do this? I don't know what to believe anymore. Is this real life? This... Oh, man. Okay. Back to the game we go. Piatola tagged up to 58 HP. Uli on 92. The rest of the mates are still at full health. Smoke's still in play for Kuura. But at this point, I would avoid the A side like it's the plague because of how Dotty is playing. I mean, if we take a quick look at the score, let's see just how many frags Dotty has. Because 23 frags, I could have.
Well, Uli's on 25, but you've got 2 players. That's 40 kills between them. 42 kills between them. So they are absolutely going insane in this game.
Kuura now. Slow push towards Banana. Up towards B. They still have 3 smokes to play with. 1 Molotov, a couple of flashes, 2 Molotovs. And they're going to try to burn out towards 3 box and dark so no one can be there. Smoke towards ruins, and that leaves Karn open to get a frag onto Closey, but here comes Ixnake. Getting the first frag onto Sardi and Karn, but Piatola finally shutting him down, but Dotty, already the beast, has made his way around towards the B side, and they have to be careful because now that smoke is in place once more. 2 versus 3. Dotty tags up Uli, still stays alive, pulls out the C set. Piatola finds one, and Ale finds the second, and that's going to be the bomb defuse. Kuura cannot hold the site.
As Nike did a very good job there at holding the site the best he can, waiting for the rotation to come in from the rest of his team. He managed to get 2 kills. He's done his job. The rest of the team need to follow suit and do theirs, and they did indeed. A very good retake coming in from Skeet. They take the lead. 11-12. This is far too close. Now what do you have? Do you have any more strats to do if you're Kuura? In fact, that's the first time we're seeing them all run down second mid. There we go, Dotty trying to do one of his other pre-fires. Isn't going to work out this time. But they are looking to go for a smoke. And a flashbang down mid that's going to hold Dotty off. He's going to go back to Arch. Meanwhile, Patola takes down Ale.
Ah!
He goes for it again. Another one isn't going to connect. He gets the kill there, but as Nike is also there to get the kill onto Reflex. But now, Dotty,
that is no!
Are you doing?
No!
He throws the smoke and he gets Khan through the smoke, but now the bomb is going to go down. You've got Patola and Uli left. Meanwhile, the bomb is planted. Time is ticking. Closey coming in through quad. Dotty is library, and as Nike is coming in through apps, and slowly he'll be coming through balcony. Now it's all down to that flashbang. It does go in. Patola gets that flash on point, takes down Closey. Uli takes down his Nike. Now it's all down to Dotty, and he's made his way up into graveyard. You can take a guess. He now knows where both these players are. He got shot, but he gets taken down by Uli. And in that situation,
I would have lost it if he were to clutch that one. But this is not real. I can't believe that this is happening. That he's playing the way he is. He's having the game of his lifetime. I mean, where have you seen anything like this in professional counter? I've never witnessed something like this in professional Counter-Strike before.
Consistently being able to get
Oh.
those kills is great, but we see just a massive push coming in onto Banana. Unfortunately, one person going to fall is going to be Reflex. Bakan and Uli pick up the 2 CTs as Nayak and Closey as they take control of the entire site. Dotty, there is a smoke there. Don't you dare again. He's going to go straight towards construction. Ale. Unfortunately, Patola hasn't actually made his way across yet. The bomb is still in his hand. The smoke is going to expire soon. You don't want to be stuck there. As Dotty has made his way onto the coffins. Zati's missing the shots. He actually gets the shot with the P250. The orb can't do it, but the P250 can through the smoke. And now the bomb is down to a 3 versus 1. Ale. M4 in hand. Everyone else, AK and a WP. You can take a guess. There's a guy in Dark. There's one sitting directly to your left. He spots him out, gets him. Now he needs to look towards Dark and Banana. He gets Scoot. No. He gets Uli as well.
No.
Now you're down to a 1 versus 1. It is an AWP. It is a very hard angle to take, but now the AWP is running away. Zati, he is playing this for the time.
And he's doing it to perfection. Finally, Kuura takes back the lead over Skeet. And I'm just wondering how much back spam we're getting in Twitch chat right now from all the shots that Dotty have provided. And I'm not sure if I'm going deaf because I've shouted so much, but it feels like my microphone feels like it's not picking up as much sound as it should be. But it doesn't matter because, ladies and gentlemen, round 26, Skeet down on a force buy or semi-buy. You do have a Snayak still on an M4. And you do have Uli together with Sardi pushing up towards Banana. Still one more member, Spade with the USP. I think that his time has come, but not for now because that grenade is going to land in Yuli's face.
He falls down to 61 HP. A bit of friendly fire coming in, losing 40 HP to that. Not the best of things, but meanwhile, Ale is going to be pushing aggressively into Apps through Boiler. He isn't going to go the full way. Khan is waiting for anyone to come up those stairs. There's also another person in the T side Boiler as well. Dotty playing with fire literally on the edge of it. But now we see the entirety of Skeet falling down to one player, and that is Ale. CZ in hand. Everyone else is going to go towards B. What can Ale do? He can try and get a kill. He can try and salvage a weapon or whatnot. He does have Ed armor. Might want to salvage that. And it looks like he does hear them jumping down. But if he can try and get this kill, he's got an AK-47. And I think Closey, if that is, if I'm right, it's Khan actually is waiting for him to come through Apps. But Ale is just going to slow this down. In 40 seconds, nothing's going to happen.
I thoroughly enjoy this from Kuura because they're exercising discipline, knowing that, well, most likely he doesn't have anything else other than a pistol. So instead of trying to chase him down, we can let him walk away with the pistol and the armor because they have the AKs already. If you hit the head, it's one shot. Because of the strength of the AK, it's the same thing with the Deagle. There's no reason at all for Kuura to risk their weapons at this stage. Look at the money. Skeet will be able to buy up a couple of weapons now, or everyone will be able to buy up weapons. But Kuura, if they would have gone for another weapon, their economy at this point would be shut down. And especially coming this close to the end of the game, you do not want to risk anything at this point. You need to keep your weapons alive. That's exactly what Kuura did do.
14-12, round 27. Insanely close game. Skeet 2 rounds away from the draw. And right now it looks like they have a very good economy going right now. Everyone's on 0, but they do have some weapons in their hands and some smokes and flashbangs. Could this be enough for them to win a round? Equalize. Potentially get it to match point and win. They need Inferno to take it to the 3rd map. Kuura looking to end it here and now. 2 rounds away for Kuura. 4 for Skeet. And we can see the smokes do come out onto B, but the counter smoke is going to stop in their track as well as Nike, sorry, he's going to be pushing through, using that smoke to his advantage. Meanwhile, Patola trying to get some flashbangs out onto balcony. The smoke does drop as well on that balcony area. That's going to give them a lot of, well, it's going to give Skeet a lot of opportunity to move around and not be threatened by that area. Spade is making a rotation, going to go towards Arch.
There's not a whole lot of time left on the clock.
They're going to have to commit to A here. Reflex, Khan, and Zati and Uli looking to go towards Arch here. They all jump out. Ale sees one, sees the second, isn't going to challenge that at all. But it's going to be Spade who challenges it. Spade gets two. He's going to stop them in their tracks. The timer is ticking, 20 seconds. Zati, you need to get the bomb. The smoke is there, but Ale has the bomb now. And he's going to be holding it, but Ale does fall. That is the player. That's Uli. He falls to Closey as well. Now Dotty is... Well, Zati managed to get the kill onto Library, but it is Nike. As Nike is coming up behind him. And as Nike is going to be the one that kills him.
It's going to be one more buy round for Kuura before their money is down in the red. Which means Skeet has the possibility to really put the hurt on Kuura. 14-13. And Kuura's back now. Is towards the ropes. Skeet. You can certainly see the light at the end of the tunnel. All they need to do to break Kuura at this point would be to win this round. And you would have to force Kuura to buy up everything they can in order to have a fighting chance. But Piatola is still showing some fighting spirits. Having the first frag onto Closey. There's still two more members on Banana. Or towards B that you have to deal with. And you can see that Kuura taking things slow and certain. Not leaving anything to chance. Snide spots out one. But can't get the flick. One more Molotov coming in, and that's actually going to land on the feet of a Snide, but he stands his ground. Just enough time to get the frag onto Sardi. Uli just behind the corner, behind the wall. Has to be careful because that op will punish anyone that is trying to defy it, but Uli's there to punish the shot as soon as it comes out. Already Dotty has made his way around towards the B side. He's in CT spawn again, pushing in through the smoke. Will Kuura expect it? No, they won't. He finds the first one. The bomb is still in the hands of Kuura, and they'll make their way towards A.
Ale rotating background. A is completely open. They're going to be able to get the bomb down. Dotty needs to start making his way in, but the confirmation needs to be given that the bomb is being planted. Ale might hear it. He is in range. There we go. The bomb is planted now. It's going to be a 2 vs 2 retake. The smoke does go down onto Library. That's going to give Ale the opportunity to make his way out there and get into the small corner. But now Dotty. They're actually both going to come through that angle. Patola is sitting in pit. He's going to go for the spray, but Dotty hits the head of Patola, and it's going to be a spray down, but it's going to be Ale that gets Khan. Dotty does fall in the crossfire right there. Again. And now Skeet. They are skeeting along because they have just tied up the game. It is 14-14, round 29. Kuura versus Skeet. Did you think it was going to be this close?
I did.
Because even the economy is close.
I did not expect it to be this close. My God, look at that. Uli and Dotty, both of the top fraggers, so close to each other, but a whole lot is done by Skeet's second frag. I mean, as Nayak and Dotty certainly putting up the numbers for their team, and you can see Kuura deciding to half buy. They will go for overtime if they can't win this round. They certainly made the dedication to it anyway.
Oh, look at this. I've actually just sent, well, Skeet have sent as Nike as the only person to sit on B. He's holding the crossover. I think Skeet have started to read Kuura really well here. They know that they're going to try and attack A. They've got Dotty and Spade sitting in the archway area. But Patola is going to be the first one. He gets closing. He makes an aggressive push into Abs, and he's going to get that frag, and he's going to come back around as Nike has already made the rotation in, and everyone is sitting on the A side. Patola is going to try and get through, and he is managing to make his way through Dotty. Unfortunately, it's staying alive for them. The Khan falls. Everyone is falling. Dotty gets a kill onto Uli, and now you're down to Zati. Patola gets another kill onto Ale, and now we're down onto a 2v2. Spade and Iznaik versus Zati and Patola. The bomb isn't down yet. It is lost somewhere in the smoke. But what can you do? You have to try and make the most of it you can. 3 HP. Zati falls really low, but it's going to be Iznaik that gets the kill onto Patola, and now Zati falls. And just like that, Skeet are knocking on Kuura's door and saying, hey, buddies, it's match point, and it's our match point.
One more round. That is what may decide from us going to a third map or overtime. And things now certainly looking like it's going Skeet's way. Made in towards mid. Only going to connect to starting for 1 health. You can still see the fighting spirit for both of the teams. Oh, it's not trying to spray through the smoke. As soon as the reload comes in, that should be the point for Reflex to actually try to push through. It's not going to happen. It's that Dextaic through the smoke once again, pulling off shots like Dotty. Takes the advantage over for Skeet. There's still more to be had. Utility in favor of Skeet. If you take a look at how many nades are actually there. Oh, Dotty once more through the smoke.
She tags
Khan
up
goes
Khan
down.
as well.
It's only Uli left now after Piatola goes down. We may be going to a map 3 unless Uli can pull off the miracle play. 1 versus 5. Already got him 1. He doesn't have anything else but a smoke to play with, and he's
got the
playing
time right now. He's got the time right now to go onto the site and plant the bomb. Closey is coming in through CT. The rest of the team is coming in through Banana. He is wasting time. He has no idea where everyone else is. But if he looks down Banana, he might be able to get a spray on completely. Right now, the smoke does go in, and now the bomb plant is going to go down.
He doesn't have anything to play with. He has to go for it right now. The smoke is already down. He has to make a play. They're all coming through Banana. We're going to a map 3, ladies and gentlemen.
And just like that, Skeet managed to tie things up 1-1. They lost on Dust 2. They have now taken Inferno from Kuura, and they took it in the most ridiculous way as possible. So close. So close. You thought it was going to be a stump. You weren't expecting a third map.
I did not expect
You
this
weren't
at
expecting
all.
that to be nearly overtime as well. And it is.
And it is.
It is overtime.
Skeet are doing a hell of a job.
That is all thanks to Dotty with his 30 bomb or whatever the heck that was, or whatever you call it. The way he was playing was absolutely insane. Now, can that translate over into the third map, which I have forgotten exactly what it is?
I believe it is Overpass.
Overpass again.
Yep.
So we've already seen Dotty on Overpass, haven't we? So we've seen what he's capable of. Can Kuura make a wall? Can they build it? And can they stop the likes of Skeet to take this best of 3 away from them? Find out after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
there was a DreamHack PC. What if we told you there is? This is the DreamHack PC, built with the best components on the market, optimized for a flawless esports experience. Just add games.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Fuck it, enjoy the show. Lights, camera, action.
And so the end is nigh. One more map separates the two teams from calling themselves the winners of this matchup. Welcome back to the Nordic Championship, powered by Challenger Mode. We're here at the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios. My name is Crasher. He's Tal. We've had one hell of a night here tonight.
We have one hell of a night, and we've also witnessed one hell of a games and some ridiculous praise. The praise comes later. First, they need to win the game. It is Kuura versus Skeet. I've forgotten their names. They're just skating along. It all just blends into one. The games are far too close for me to remember that there is a definitive team here that is about to win. But this is what happens when two teams are as close as they are. It comes down to the last and final map of the best of three. Now, whether or not this goes into overtime, that's up for a different question. If it does, that's going to be one way to end this matchup, this ridiculous matchup. Finland versus Sweden, effectively.
Yeah.
You said before coming into this matchup this is going to be an easy stomp. Kuura's going to wipe it out. We're going to see some top tier. Now, I'm quoting Crasher on this. We're going to see some top tier Finnish CS versus medium tier Swedish CS.
That we haven't. This has been one hell of a fight, and I've had to eat my own words. And I have an apology to propose to Skeets because I did not expect them to put up this sort of fight. So
right.
apologies to you guys. You have done a hell of a job up until this point. But there's still one more map to be played until you can call yourselves the winners. And I'm still saying that we've seen some top-tier Counter-Strike here tonight. Whether or not it be from Finland or from Sweden, it's been absolutely amazing to see. We're going to head in-game shortly, but up until that point, we still have some time to talk about what we've seen so far tonight. So, we had, first of all, Question Mark versus Skeet. Went to 3 maps.
Yep.
Then we had this game, Skeet versus Kuura. Yep. It's gone to 3 maps. And now,
all round.
Now we'll see
Skeet played quite a lot of maps tonight.
Yep, they have.
6 maps.
And they've just been playing on. I mean, they've done...
They've been soldiering on. I mean, they've had the warm-up, but also they get to the point where you are kind of exhausted, and especially coming up against Kuura after having 3 maps in, and I think they did lose. No, sorry, they did win against Question Mark. You know, you're going to be a bit tired. You might already have that warm-up, but after the Dust 2 game, you're going to be looking like you are kind of exhausted and tired of playing so many games of CS back-to-back with only 6 minutes in between. No, we're going to be going into the game right now. It is Overpass. It is Kuura versus Skeet. 0-0 on the board. Keep an eye on that because when it hits 16 on one side, that will be the team that is crowned the victor of the best of 3. The match is going to be going live. I'm pretty sure we have finished. Yep, we have done the knife round. Unless, yep, have we done the knife round?
We have done the knife round.
Yep,
Kuura
we have done the knife round.
Starting on CT side, Skeet on T. With that being said, we do have Glocks, two P250s on, or a P250. It's like getting the gun and thrown around every now and then. And Kern in the perfect position to take him down. Immediate headshot brings down Ale to a grinding stop. But now it is up to Kuura to try and get the retake going. They've opted for a retake strategy on B. It's actually rather rare to see, but Reflex gets tagged down to 28 HP immediately. Kern, though, not done yet. One more frag on him to make Skeet's lives a little bit more difficult.
Khan pushing out, going towards short, while Uli's going to go towards Monster right there on the long area. Khan needs to find the head, but it's going to be Nayak who gets Uli. Now that just leaves Khan coming in from short and Reflex coming in from the high ground. Khan finds Spade. Dotty gets rid of Zati, but Reflex has made his way into the water area. He knows exactly where one person is. Nayak gets up close and personal, takes out Khan and takes out Reflex and wins the first round for Skeet, the pistol round. Very important.
4 frags for him, defending the B bomb site with gusto. And the first round goes over to Skeet, as now Kuura hoping that they can put their hopes to the force buy, and Kern on the scout, hoping that he can possibly make something happen towards mid, I do believe. Now the question is, what shall happen? 3 AKs on Skeet. Mag 10 and a Galil. Plenty of utility. The question is, where's Skeet going to use them? Opting to try and take control over underground and playground. Maybe to get a rotation towards long. We'll see that in a couple of seconds' time. Whilst Kuura, together with the pistols that they've scrambled together, quite a bit of aggression going on underground. More fighting towards B shorts. Reflex already tagged down to 36 HP.
Uli sitting in blue, Spade waiting for him to walk around the corner, but they're all holding tight. A game of patience coming in from both these two players. No one wants to make that mistake early. Skeet have far more to lose here. They have bought their weapons. As Nayak and Ale making a push towards long. Patola with the deagle in hand, who is going to spot them out. Eventually, if he peeks out right now, he gets spotted as well. And now the full-on push is going to come in. The flashbang comes out from Patola, the smokes as well, going towards Bank. And now Reflex and Zati and Khan, they're going to be making their way in. As Nayak and Dotty, they get the kills. Khan replies with Dotty getting down as Nayak finds Khan in return. And he gets another one. What is that, Ale? Gets Reflex. His reflexes are faster. Now you're down to one person, Zati. What is he going to do? He's going to try and find the USP. He actually gets the kill as well. Now, if you can get the AK-47, that'll be enough, but he has to challenge. He's going to challenge. He's going to challenge every single person. Unfortunately, he is going to go down to Spade. But the damage was done.
He's certainly no Luke Cage. No bulletproof body right there. He's just going to take the bullets and fall to his death. Second round for Skeet. As we move on towards round number 3, Kuura forced to save up everything that they can. Starting on 3,250, actually a flash on him, hoping that they can pull off some sort of play, I do believe. We'll see just exactly how he's planning to use it to the fullest potential. They're over towards B, and there's actually a lot of players towards Monster. Flash goes in, but it's not effective. There's still full vision on them. One player goes down, Uli, hoping that he can do the best with the USP, but only one man goes down, and Reflex, the last guy to be standing in. Skeet. 3 rounds as we move on towards the first weapon round of this map.
Make a break for Kuura. You don't want Skeet to be running away with this game this early on. Sarsi with the AWP in his hand. He's going to go and take that towards long. Let's see if he gets challenged at all. Dotty and Closey, they're going towards B, seeing if they can make an opening. They have the bomb close by, so if they can get a pick, they're going to go back and get that bomb in. Dotty doing his same shenanigans, running through the smoke. He is going to come in, but he gets taken out by Reflex. And they're saying no already to him. Do not try those strats right now. Zati and Khan holding long together. The peek is going to come in, and there we go. The kill comes in from Khan. Ale does fall on long, and it all just falls apart for Skeet, as they have 3 people remaining. And the big spray comes in by Nayak. He takes down Khan. He isn't going to get flushed out by Zati, as Zati is going to go for a snow-scope. How on earth did he do that? As Nayak manages to just whiff all of his shots and gets completely obliterated.
Oh, but Spade. Oh man, the trade is in immediately for Skeet. Trying to keep things nice and neat in terms of the men left alive. Bomb is making its way over towards A, 47 seconds, but Kuura actually have a lot of manpower spread out a bit of everywhere over the map. There should be some sort of information relayed that it is going to be an A push. Bomb planted immediately. They're leaving it no time for Kuura to actually react to that. Flash goes in. Sardi with the AWP just around toilet. Pitola, first man in, first man down, and Reflex there to get the trade. And so, it is no one left on Skeet to defend the bomb. And we're looking at a repeat from Inferno with Skeet taking 3 rounds in a row. Kuura now starting to claw their way back.
I mean, it's all good that they won this round, but again, at what cost? They lost pretty much every single player apart from 2. You did keep the AWP and you kept 1 AK-47, so that's a bit of money in your bank, but everyone's losing money. So even though these wins that you're having, if you're losing a lot of players that are buying literally a rifle and all the utility, if you're losing all of that, you're actually losing every single round as well. You kind of want to keep people alive and build up that bank account before going in. But looking at the difference, Skeet, they're not looking that great either. 2,700 and Dotty, 1,200 and Closey as well. There's Nike sitting there with the big bucks, 4,100. How coming in, Pitola. Going to be sprayed to the smoke. He actually manages to connect it onto his Nike. He falls through that smoke. He is saying, what on earth is just going on? And now Patola's going to hold long. Knows that Closey's on the other side. Closey smokes it up. Zati finds Dotty. That is Zati getting that kill onto long. And the rotation's going to come in. Ale does fall onto short, but now it's Spade's turn to repeat the short area, and he actually gets the kill onto Reflex. And that might just open something up. Meanwhile, Khan is rotating behind. Uli's going to come around the corner, and it's going to be Spade. Gets a kill on Uli, but Pitola gets a kill back onto Spade. And now Closey, he's in a 1 versus 3. Coming into this, the bomb is not anywhere close to him.
Just drop towards water. Closey on B side, stuck behind pillar. Needs to try and find people all over the place. One man has already revealed his position, but as soon as he makes that shot, he goes back into a safe corner. So no one that can actually harm him. Just behind this corner, 2 members are lurking, and as soon as he shows his face, he's gone. Piatola, quick shot to the face. Kuura secures round number 2 for themselves, and we still have enough money to get some sort of buy going for Skeet, 2 AKs, a MAC-10. Bit of force buying with the C-set and armor on Ale together with a flash and smoke. And Deagle for Spade together with some utility. Trying to spread out, take control over the map. Dotty once more doing whatever he likes to do, but this time around they're not having it. Nades and a hail of bullets towards Dotty, and he's forced to concede this round. But there's still 4 more members that can try to take up the fight.
Reflex finds Znayak. Very big kill to be taking out early on right there. Reflex, so going to wait for another person can hear him jumping up and down with the smoke, so it's going to obscure the sight line. And Reflex is going to go down.
Oh!
Khan manages to force Closey into the molly and then take him out right in the back of the head. Now, 2 versus 4. Hayatola needs to hold this short area from Spade. Ale trying to make his way shortly behind Spade. No one is actually on B. If they manage to get... Yeah, so they smoked the same area twice. If they can get through to... through from Hayatola and not die from Zati, they can get the bomb down. But now the rotations come in. Hayatola finds Spade. Looking for one more. It's all down to Ale. It's not looking that great for him. He's going to try and retreat out of there with the bomb.
Yeah, and so Skeet, they'll certainly hear it. Question is, are they going to go for the chase? That is the question. 24. Ale actually sticking around, hoping that he can find some sort of exit, tagging down one of the members. But that's all he gets. He's going to go for the duel, and Piatola gladly accepts the challenge. Takes him down, and Kuura now up 3-3 versus Skeet. And again, we've been saying this over and over again. It's a tug of war between the teams. And none of them are willing to quit. Skeet forced to purchase pistols. Flash and a smoke on Spade as they're putting their attention towards underground. Spade just outside of Monster, shooting a couple of deagle shots, taking some attention to himself, and you can see the way that Kuura are playing is the buddy system, as no one ever goes alone, and Piatola, together with Kern and Sardi, trying to spray down towards underground, just locking them down. There's no way up for them unless they want to be greeted by lead. They're just flying through the air. One grenade, Molotov comes in. Once more, they're forced back into underground. And you can see Uli on your minimap. He's making his way around. Ale just behind the corner. Have to be careful because he did not expect Uli to be that close, I was about to say. But Ale, what a deagle shot from you, sir. That was tremendous. Question is, can you make that happen 3 more times? 50 seconds. Bomb drop towards the outside of underground. And you do have starting with the AWP just outside of playground.
He's going to be lucky there. Gonna get him now. Zati, the timing on that look was just perfect for him. Otherwise, he would have fallen to the AK-47. Coming in, Kuura still trying to keep the lead. 4-3. Skeet only 1 round behind. But if I'm right, they have just lost 4 in a row. Yep, they've lost 4 in a row. Not looking that great. Now they can buy up again. They have a full buy going. AK-47s and nades in their hands. Now it just comes down to this aggressive push down mid as Zati manages to find Closey. Might stop this push. But no, they're not going to care at all. They're going to keep going. As Zati falls back, he has Khan with a rifle to get any sort of refrag that is needed. They're going to be slowly going on. Dotty up to his old tactics. Getting these smokes out. Khan finds Ale. Zati finds Dotty. There's Nayak coming in from behind. Manages to get Uli, sorry. And Khan as well. So now you're on a 2 versus 3. Spade slowly pushing up down long. Zati knows exactly there could be someone there. He unpeaks, scopes, jumps, misses him, but gets him with a quick scope onto Spade. Tries to connect another one. Knows exactly where his Nayak is. He's the last person alive. 30 HP remaining. The smoke does go out. Exike as Nayak. Probably going to use this to run away. Or he might use this to go for a further push and cross over. Close that gap against him and Zati.
37 seconds. And it goes out. Tags up. Starting a bit. But it's not enough to force him away from the position. Flash goes in. There's one member just behind the truck. Gets the spray down, but 8 HP on him, and it's just bound for doom. 5-3. Kuura still holding on to their lead, and once again, Skeet forced to save up whatever they can. Actually, they're deciding to force up. This is interesting. They don't have that much money, so what they're doing, this is certainly a clash of styles, because Kuura has the tactical, cool-headed play style where they're using a lot of utility and a lot of positional play to cover their ground, while Skeet, they're relying on their individual skills to make the plays happen. And as you can see, Doddy, no! He's at it again. The smoke criminal. Version 3, I would like to say, but Karn decides to get this revenge. 2 for 1, Ale's there to cut down the prices. As 2 members still alive for Kuura.
Going for this Khan, going to come around the corner. He has the 2 players coming in straight from Monster. They both get flashed. He finds the head of Dotty. That is a very big kill to take. The nade is going to go in. It's going to connect onto Ale. Only 2 HP is going to be lost. Not a lot of damage is being made. Spade is coming in from short. It's just down to Khan and Zati. Sorry, Khan manages to get the kill into Spade in the smoke. He's looking for another one. Khan very low. But Ale is going to use this opportunity to go for a full rotate. He's going to go back through connector.
Oh, that's actually a very smart play, because he closed the door. They may believe that he's actually making a rotation up towards A if they heard that door. But Ale is sticking around, and so is Karn. So the question is, who has the greater mind of the 2? Just hiding behind the barrels, and Ale is making his way towards B side. Doesn't know where he is, and that's the headshot from Karn, securing round number 6.
Kuura trying to run away with this. They're trying to make this gap as big as possible. They saw what Skeet are capable of on Inferno. They don't want to fall onto that. They don't want to lose this game.
Once again, Skeet deciding to force up with whatever they had. They didn't even get the bomb plant. Sardi doesn't care. He goes out, gets one frag. That's advantage for Kuura. Karn decides to chime in. Make that 2 men less for Skeet. Sardi just behind the corner. Oh, the timing. Decides to move away just as an enemy pops up in front of him. But that might be for the better. Closey. Reflex gets him. And so Skeet is playing safe as possible. One towards Balloon, one towards Long. Znayak does have the bomb on his back. They have to play it together if they want to have a chance of taking over one of the sites. There's still plenty of utility for Kuura to use, whilst there's absolutely nothing for Skeet. The bomb is down. Dottie has to perform a 1 versus 5 with only a flash and an AK to his name.
He's got $100 in the bank for him. The rest of the team as well, not looking that great. Most probably you want to save this. You're up against Khan first. He's just lurking outside of toilets. Zati and Uli. Uli mostly looking along from bank, so that's him with... He doesn't actually have an AWP, so you could possibly do that, but Dottie's going to come around the corner. He actually gets Khan. That opens up the bomb for him. Zati has full eyes onto the bomb. Now he's just waiting for an extra push. He knows that the push is going to come. Now it's down to Piatola, who has got into a good position, but Uli's there. And they had it read like a book, and that's all they wrote for Dottie. And there we go. Kuura walks away with another round. 11 rounds in. Kuura 7-3 Skeet.
Skeet are unrelenting, though, when it comes to the buys. They still have 2 AKs. So every other round, they have people with money to buy AKs just to try and throw Kuura off guard. You do have a snipe with every single grenade that is possible to purchase. Hoping that he can try to burn out some sort of position, smoke off a key one. Oh, but that nade certainly going to put a wrench in the works. But Dottie once more. There's no stopping that guy. Oh my lord. Okay, Skeet. Now with a chance of pushing in towards the B side, there's actually no one from Kuura trying to defend it. Ale goes down as Uli has rotated around towards upper. Reflex still behind Graffiti. Smoking the ways. That is dangerous for Kuura because they know exactly what Dottie can pull off. Once again, only pushing it down. He's jumped down. The position should be favorable for him, but Dottie through the smoke. There's no stopping him. Sardi up on upper. Hoping that he can try to find something. And Dottie just have everything on lockdown. Question is, what can he do at this point? Karn has worked his way around the flank. That's one guy down. The bomb is still yet to be planted. 43 seconds.
Bomb isn't down yet. One of them needs to go for it, but the problem is that Zati is up there in the upper area, and you've got Reflex sitting in the tight right corner. You can't actually get the bomb. It's not that safe. Reflex does take Spade down now. Down to Dottie. He takes down Zati. That is the biggest kill you can get. This probably opens up a lot for them. He's now able to get the bomb. He might actually push the smoke. It's through the smoke again. He tries to go for it. Doesn't connect anything, but it's worth the shot. It's worth the try. He starts planting the bomb. You can see Reflex. He's going back around. He's going to pick up the AWP and try and defend from the higher ground as much as possible. Khan just missing out by a fraction of a second. He knows. Dottie knows exactly where Reflex is. Has no idea where Khan is, though. Now Khan knows exactly where he is as he's given away his position, and he picks up the kill onto Dottie and then defuse. The whole purpose of that objective right at the end was to get the bomb down and get that extra money.
And so Skeet will be able to purchase up everything that they need for this upcoming round. Round number 12 as Kuura will jump up to 8-3. And you can see the money that Reflex has is quite a lot, so he'll be able to act as the bank for his team, dropping weapons whenever they need him to. And they've certainly done one hell of a job on Overpass as defenders. But there's still more rounds to be played. More opportunities for Skeet to make a comeback in this one. Closey. Underground. Together with one more member. Ale just behind him. Karn towards short. Has to retreat. Managing to tag up Closey to 67. After that, forced to throw a smoke in order to ensure a safe return towards the A site. Still sticking around a little bit closer. Incendiary in his pocket if necessary. Oh, and Dottie! That's a play. If I've seen one, that's a neat little jump, but it's not going to do much work. It's only get one. Reflex trades out 2 for the issue, for his troubles. Uli just behind the corner. Reflex grabs his third. 2 more members from Skeet trying to push up towards the side. Gets tagged up. Bomb is down. And Ale down on 2 HP. Not much he can do about this round. Reflex just trying to throw out the smoke. That's a constellation frag, but Kuura grabs the round.
I just love how much team damage has been going on in all these games. I mean, they are just the muscle, like, hand-eye coordination, muscle reactions, muscle memory that you have. You see someone, you just flick to them and you start shooting. But it's funny to see that come out. Nonetheless, Kuura trying to start making this gap even bigger. Skeet unable to win any other round apart from the first 3. Oh. They have max round loss bonus, so they're able to buy up whatever weapons they so do wish. Closey able to get that in. It's going to be Pitora, who takes down Esnaik through the smoke onto A long. Just a nice spray there. The flashbang is going to give him the chance now. The rest of the team, Closey, is going to go get the bomb, take it around through CT, and it looks like the rest of the team are trying to make a play towards the outside toilet. Dotty gets Khan's head. He actually gets Zati's head as well. That opens up so much for them. It's now Uli left on the bomb site. But Uli finds Ale, and he gets Dotty through a flashbang. He throws a smoke, and that's going to stop the push. That's going to make them rethink whether or not they want to go through this smoke and challenge what they do not know is on the other side. It is the truck, it is the garbage, and though Uli manages to find Spade, and Uli, he knows exactly where the person is in the smoke. He isn't going to go for the spray, though. I'm not that sure, but waits for the smoke to go, and Closey does fall and die. Just when you think that Skeet might have the advantage, Kuura somehow turn it around and flip that advantage onto their favor.
10-3. Kuura has secured double digits. Sardi with the AWP, and you actually see some sort of mind games going on in the chats. As Dotty writes, "Don't write to me." Well, I can certainly understand why that would be. Dotty on 23 HP getting tagged out by the nade. And closely tagged to 74. Not a whole lot of utility on the side of Skeet. Smoking a Molotov on Esnaik. Together with a flash, and Skeet trying to take control over short, and the rest of Toilet's car now forced to back away. He'll rotate back towards Optimus Prime or Truck, depending on what call-out you prefer. Skeet, a very heavily damaged Skeet now hoping to make their way in towards the site, but Closey actually taking down one of his teammates. That means 2 members left for Kuura to try and retake the site. Ale with the AWP onto Reflex, leaves Piatola alone. Ale, Closey, and Esnaik, they should have the site on lockdown. No utility on Piatola to make this happen. They're able to get the tag up, but Esnaik just on the flank. And Piatola goes down 10-4 in favor of still in favor of Kuura.
Still in favor of Kuura. We're going to the last round. Can Skeet even, well, not even this up at the moment, but take this last round 10-5, give themselves a better chance. Going to the next half, we can see Zati's picked up himself the AWP, Reflex on the UMP, and on the reverse there, Ale with the AWP as well. Closey taking a bit of damage early on. Ale finds Zati. There we go. He wins the AWP battle straight away. A bit of an aggressive push coming out by Zati, getting a bit too big for his boots. Nonetheless, it's now a 5 versus 4. The CTs need to figure out exactly what their plan is going to be, as Reflex is pushing around right behind Esnaik, who is on B long. Reflex gets taken down by Esnaik. That's the trade. That's 1. Now we're into 3 versus 4. Closey is right next to Khan. He's right next to Khan as Khan comes out. He's coming up behind him. He's going to spot him, but Closey has no idea, and he's going to fall. And that's going to make things a bit more even for Kuura as the round progresses. Piatola actually gets the kill on to Esnaik through the smoke, and now he knows that someone's short. He's going to go for it, but Dotty manages to get him as well. And now that opens up the B site. Spade coming in with the bomb. He's going to get the bomb down. It's now just down to Uli. 99 HP, grenade and flashbang in hand, M4, and some armor. He's coming in through connector, going to go straight down. It's going to be short. Dotty hears the squeaky door open. And now it's down to which angle you take this on. You're going to try and make this to a 1v1. He does take down Ale to 12 HP. Ale with... Oh, a very good nade. The timing as well. Now it's a 2 versus 1. What can you do, Uli? You do have all the health and the time in the world. You have a kit as well. He's going to get another one, but it's going to be Dotty. He picks him up. They peek at the same time. And there we go. Kuura, well, Skeet managed to take the last round on this half. 10-5 towards Kuura in favor.
Definitely a round that Skeet wanted to have at this one. 5 rounds as Terror is definitely acceptable, especially on a map like Overpass that is rather tactical, as you can see by the way that Kuura are playing. So hopefully we get to see Skeet now making their way back into the game, because CT side should, in theory, be the more easier side to play. Second pistol round of this half, or of this match, rather. And the last pistol round that we see, as Closey decided to play the bait tactic, the bait and switch together with Dotty, and Dotty immediately just put out a headshot on towards one of the members. And oh my lord, Piatola goes in together with Uli, takes down all members except for one that's down on the B bomb site. It's only Ale and Xanac left trying to retake this one. Piatola, Uli, and Kern still trying to make things happen. Xanac with a flick shot, but Kern's there to trade. Ale now just right behind lower entrance, trying to make his way in towards the site. Still has to fight through a couple more members. Piatola will put a stop to him before he can do any more damage. 11-5.
Kuura don't want this to go to overtime. They don't want this to go any further. They want to take the game and they want to end it here and now. 4 rounds until match point. 5 for victory. Skeet, their reply. CZs and Deagles. Where are they going to take them? Well, Spade's going to run straight to the fountain. Gets blinded, goes for a random shot, does not connect anything, is going to fall back. Piatola. Going to go towards Party. Zati's going to peek out with him. Spade sitting quite wide from toilets. Unaware that there is, well, he is aware now that there is a player towards Party. He knows that there's 2, at least, down mid. Dotty sitting in blue, sitting on the steps, and waiting for the push. Meanwhile, Reflex doing absolutely nothing in T-spawn. Now, there we go. Dotty manages to get the head of Zati. He's looking for another one. That gun, it looks juicy for him, but it's quite dangerous to get. The molly's going to come in. It's going to force Dotty to fall back. Meanwhile, Piatola's going to re-smoke toilet and use this time to push in, as Khan and Piatola are pushing in towards... Down there, yeah, we're going to get Dotty, and the refrag is going to take Xanac out. 3 versus 3. Still pistols in the hands of Skeet.
40 seconds. Kuura is starting to run out of options on where to go. Deciding to go towards B. That will be the final attack that they can make, because there's no way they have enough time to rotate towards A. With the pistols only on Skeet, this should certainly be the chance for Kuura, but that's a perfect play for Ale, because that receives the information for his team that they're pushing in towards B, but he goes down. It's Closey. He has to make something happen. That's the one guy down. Can he make more? Close to getting Yuli. Tagged down to 22, and he gets the help from his mate that has come around the corner, but turns it into a 1-on-1. Spade with the Deagle versus Reflex and Mac 10. With the bomb planet, he's trying to make the rotation around. There's no defuse kit on Spade. He has to get the duel. He has to find the fight.
He has to take the fight right now. He goes for the fake defuse. He's going to push up. There's an AK there. He grabs that. It makes a sound. He spots the head. But now it's a bit too late. Reflex has all the power in the world. And Spade isn't going to be able to get the defuse at all. And he knows that. He's going to go for the chase, trying to get the kill and get out of there. And he is going to secure the kill, but not the round for the team. And just like that, Kuura go up 12-5.
At the very least, Spade gets to save the AK for the next upcoming round, because that may be what can make or break it. They're going to throw it over to Dotty, I do believe, who's been performing out of his mind.
I think they're waiting to see if Dotty will get the AWP, because we've seen him.
They threw it over to a snipe.
We've seen Dotty play the AWP CT side on Overpass. He does this smoke, as Spadey has done, and he peeks up over Party. If he has that, as Nike is now doing the exact same thing that Dotty usually does, but Dotty without fail manages to get a kill over that smoke. As they go through, a Reflex manages to find that a person is pushing. That is Dotty, that is pushing through long. And Dotty's just hungry. He's actually going to go all the way through.
I decided to back off in the last second. Instead, he'll make a rotation up towards mid to help out his teammates. Flash goes in. Snaik with that AK finds the first one. Now knowing that the weapon is there, they manage to find him through the smoke, just putting down a couple more bullets. Spade picks up the AK instead. It turns into World War II Russia. One man takes the gun, the other picks up the gun. The other one drops it.
Was that because they didn't have enough weapons for everyone?
I do believe so. Oh, Dotty. The boost up towards underground finds the head of Uli. Out for the count. That's an extra AK for Skeet. If they can manage to pick it up without any sort of incident. Certainly with Spade picking up the kill on Piatola.
Do you want Spade to get this round? This is the question. If Spade get if Skeet get this round, as Khan comes in and gets rid of Spade, he's down on a 1 versus 3. As I was saying, if Skeet get this round, this might just give them the momentum to tie things up, and then we're looking at another very close game. Khan peeks out. He sees, I think one, didn't quite see the second one, knows that Closey is coming in. See, here's him take out the nade and uses that to his advantage. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and he knows exactly where those players are. He's going to smoke them off, and they either have to push through or come through bank. He's going to bait with a bomb plant right now. He hears the player. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit too late. He sticks to the plant, and that's Dotty taking down Khan. And there we go. Skeet managing to get another round on the board for them. Not before they find themselves some lovely weapons. And the AK-47, that's going to save them a lot of money.
Dotty without fear. As soon as the plant goes down, knowing that there's not a whole lot of time left, he just decides to push up because there's no way that he can take the fight and get the bomb plant down immediately. So, smart play by Dotty. As we move on towards round 19, 12-6 in favor of Kuura, still with pistols only on Kuura. So definitely economic damage being dealt throughout the rounds, not allowing for Kuura to enjoy the benefits of having a savings account, or a stacked savings account rather. Snaik, AK, blows the head away of Piatola once more, hoping that he can get some. Bomb dropped actually towards short, and it's just going to be cleanup duty for Skeet as Uli is left alone with the Glock and on long range. There's not a whole lot he can do with it except for die a horrible, horrible death. 12-7.
Snaik and Spade playing very aggressive up mid, and it is paying off for them. Unfortunately, it isn't an even fight for Kuura. They have pistols. But it comes down to this to see if they go for exactly the same play again. Let's see who comes out on top. In fact, all the players there are going to be going down mid. Spade is opting to go down towards connector. Uli's going to be the one to meet him there. As Khan, Zati, and Patola go through playground and opting to go towards long. Spade going to hold up toilet. Reflex, just making sure there's nobody coming in through behind them through B, holding that long monster area. And as Snaik just jumping up, the smoke does go down. He won't be able to spot anyone, but he can take a very good guess that someone could be long. Little does he know, it is at least 3 players. In fact, it is about, yeah, it is 3 players, sorry. There's 1 player up in party.
The bomb is opted to go towards long. Dotty has rotated around with the op. 1 member down already for Kuura, made that 2 as Spade trying to go for the spray transfer on towards Piatola, but not to be had. Only now on the rotation to help him out. We'll see if Sardi will come out to help. Tagged up, Dotty with that op. Dangerous man. Knows exactly where the other people may be. Smoke comes out once more, and Dotty trying to hit this shot through the smoke. 1 more shot, just for good measures. Trying the 3rd one. There it is. 3rd time's the charm. Piatola gets taken out by Ale, and Skeet still going strong. 3 rounds in a row now to make it 12-8. Kuura once more forced to play pistols. A couple of upgraded ones, C-set and P250s. Maybe this time around they'll try to go for a quick B push, and Dotty doing his signature play.
There we go. He's got the AWP now. He is going to start doing that. Maybe he can keep the orb there, but we see a massive push coming in through short. It's going to be Ale. He's going to connect them all. The spray transfer comes come in. He needs to switch weapon. He gets all of them. There's one person remaining. He's just going to run straight through. Oh, dear Lord, reflex.
Okay. Still managing to get 2 people down, so some economic damage. But if you're taking a look at their bank account, Skeet, they've certainly had a whole lot of interest on their savings. 7,000, 9,000. Still enough money to buy up next round if necessary for every single member. Znayak this time around, they decided to switch up. It's his turn to show what it's made of, but Kuura not opting to put a single member down, and it's Znayak slowly but surely is covering off all the angles. Sardi now taking damage from the grenade, forced to back away, whilst the rest of its teammates working towards B. 2 members now up on mid, opting to go around, and this has been the name of the game for Kuura, trying to prod and poke, hoping that they can get some sort of information, maybe an opening frag to boot. Something that can help them on the way. 12 rounds, they only need 4 more, and you can just imagine the mental pressure that they have on themselves. 4 members focused towards B. They still have a whole lot of utility to use, while Skeet are scattering around, seeing where are they going to put their forces. But no action towards A is actually putting a lot of attention towards the B bomb site. You can already see the rotation from Dottie and the rest of company in towards the B bomb site. Now nades and flashes are coming in, raining over the B bomb site. Already 1 frag down. Ale having to try and make the best of the situation, but Dottie will find 2 through nothing. It is absolutely visible. And this time around, Reflex, I'm so used to him actually hitting shots through the smoke, just as Znayak can hit shots with the AWP in the open. Spade now just behind the smoke will find the body of Reflex. Piatola left on low HP as Znayak and Spade, they still have a flash to use. Piatola, if you get the timing right, maybe you can make something happen, but it's not meant to be, as Znayak will find the last frag, and Spade gets the defuse to secure Skeet their 10th round.
What did I say? Do you want Skeet to have that round? If you give them that round, they're going to just go into full momentum mode, and they are going to try and tie things up. They are now 2 rounds away, Robin, from tying this game and potentially taking the lead. They are trying to bring this back. They still want to prove that they can fight the good fight.
I think they've definitely proven that more times than necessary. But it's not about finding the good fight. It's about finding the fight that will win them the game. And so Skeet are still holding on strong. 2 more rounds, as mentioned. Kuura this time around, taking their time. And Dottie is the one that shall oppose them. Smoke goes out. And we'll see what happens. This time around, Dottie's waiting up with this shot. Instead decides to throw a couple of utilities towards long, delay the attack, as rotation from Skeet is coming about.
The rotation from everyone that is currently on B is coming in, and the full force of Kuura are coming onto the A site. They have it under their control. Pitola is pushing up. He's got the truck area. And as we go forward, we're going to see the Khan planting the bomb. Now there's just smokes everywhere. The grenade does come in. The grenade hits. Zati is going to fall. So does Reflex. And now you're down to a 3 versus 4. It's a retake for Skeet. But how on earth do you do it? You've got Znayak coming in from long. Closy's already there. And he's looking at Toilet. What on earth are you going to do? Khan, he's flashbanged. He gets one. He doesn't actually get one. He gets taken down by Closy. But now Uli replies, gets that kill onto Closy. And the bomb is planted for him. He is gonna just line them up, but Znayak gets the kill onto Uli straight away. Protecting, standing in front of Ale, making sure that the bomb diffuser does not die, even though they did line up for him.
The bodyguard that Skeet needs, and Kuura cannot capitalize on the bomb plant. 12-11, and Skeet is only 1 round away from evening things out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long, gruesome night, but we're nearing the end of at least normal time as Skeet once more heading into the fray with a bomb plant. Kuura can buy up full weaponry and utility as necessary, a smoke on every single member. This time around, maybe they can make things work. We've seen time and time again they have the potential to make everything go their way. If not for some individual members from Skeet, Aznaik once again getting a whole lot of information by pushing around towards underground. No one's there to challenge him. No one's there to even make sure that that rotation can be made. Aznaik, the timing, reflex. He can be the savior of his round for Kuura if only he can find out where Aznaik is. But he's coming around the corner. He spots out one, takes down Karn, and already he's been the thorn in the side that Skeet needs in order to have a fighting chance in this round.
Ale being forced to go away from long from A. Zati and Patola making that push down long. Spade, however, gonna sit bank. He's gonna go straight through the flashbang. He is flashed. He is blinded. It's gonna be Dotty gets the kill onto Uli. Patola gets the kill onto Spade. And Zati's just gonna run in. And Ale is gonna go down. But Dotty takes them down as well. And now it's down. And it's all on Closey. Is he gonna be able to close the gap? Is he gonna be able to deny the plant? Would not be surprised. 22 seconds remaining. Zati needs to get this bomb down. It does go down right next to the truck. A very interesting area to plant the bomb. Closey's gonna come in. He knows exactly where he is. He freaks out a tiny bit, but there's going to be reflex coming in from bank, being able to get the crossfire onto him. And there we go. Kuura manages to stop the streak of Skeet. But I don't think that's enough for them right now. They need to stop them one more time. Take it to 14-11. And then maybe they can force Skeet to go into an eco round and take it to 15. Then it's anyone's game from there.
6 rounds in a row. From 10-5 to 13-11, that's how many rounds in a row Skeet has won. Just to put it into perspective, that's about the first game that we saw that ended 12-3. It feels about the same, considering the opposition that Skeet has in front of them. 13-11. Aznaik already tagged down to 21 HP, and you can see everything is located towards the bottom right corner of the minimap. Karn already taking the first frag. Make that a second one together with the reflex.
Ale, last one left on the site here. Short, the flashbang does come in, but he's going to verse Patola. Patola gets him, and now down to Dotty. Aznaik is too far to offer any sort of support. Dotty's going to have to fall back. M4 in hand. He has to wait for Aznaik to come, but it doesn't look like Aznaik is going to be making a very hasty position. Dotty's just going to try his luck again through the smoke. But ultimately they gave up the site. Going to look for some exit frags as they go in.
Oli is the one in prime position to do that, and if that's the case, Aznaik has decided to just concede the round far, far away, making the bet that no one is actually going to pressure him from that point. Uli finds Dotty with the Mac-10, deciding to try and put him down on the ground to the best of his abilities, considering the menace that he's been against Kuura. Finding shots left, right, and center with the AWP, with the M4, with the AK. Doesn't matter what you put in his hands. He's always going to bring his A game against you. But not this time. 14-11. 2 more rounds Kuura needs in order to call themselves the victor of this matchup. 2 more rounds that separates them from that well-earned victory. But Skeet hasn't given up yet. 3 Deagles, 2 M4s.
See, now this is where it effectively should look like a free round for Kuura. After winning those 2 rounds back-to-back. Damage to the economy a lot, but Dotty's going to just go for a spray. Gets Patola straight there. And Karn is going to be the last one to challenge him. But the smoke is now there. What a legend, he says. Indeed, he gets another spray. Ow. Coming in, Karn is blinded. Dotty's going to go for another peek around, but Karn's going to reply with a grenade. It is Closey that's get tagged up.
Aznaik once again has managed to push his way around underground.
Yeah, you're right. And Reflex is looking to actually rotate all the way around, but he is watching the area as if he is anticipating someone to push in. Meanwhile, Uli checks on the ground, no one is there, so that he actually gives Reflex the option, the call that no one is there, but Aznaik is already in the spawn, and now he gives him the bomb. And now as Naik has the bomb on complete lockdown, and look at this wrap coming in. He gets another kill onto Uli. Little does he know that Zati's there. Khan needs to stop Dotty from coming in from the area. He's going to go take that fight, and Dotty wins that fight. That's all down to his Naik. He stands in between Zati and the bomb. Zati is going to be coming up very close with the AWP, but I think he just gave away his position with scoping in. The flashbangs do go out. He's going to be using that to his advantage. He actually finds the head to his Naik. And he gets the bomb, but the spray through the smoke from Dotty and who else is there? From Spades comes in. Very obvious for them to go for that. And now Kuura. Once again. They seem so far away from this victory. Skeet managing to stay very close on their tails.
Here's the situation. This round, if you lose this, you still have one more round where you can save due to the fact that you just lost the round. So $1,900 in loss bonus. We're looking at the 14-14 if they lose this round. Yeah. It's going to go down. It's going to be a nail biter, is what I'm trying to say.
Reflex holding the outside of Monster. Dotty on the other side of that smoke. Trying to play it as aggressively as possible. Now everything is slowed up a bit. No one's making any unnecessary pushes. Uli trying to take control of connector area. Blue taking complete control of that. Ski kind of just giving up complete control of toilet and potentially long. In fact, Closey is sitting really close up long. The smokes are going to come in. That's going to stop it. He can't see anymore. He doesn't know what's going to occur. There is a little gap there, but the pre-fire is going to stop him from peeking. And that actually forces the rotate from Dotty and Ale. They're a bit unsure about the rotate. They're just staying at the bottom of B. But the rotates are that quick that they can do whatever they want. In fact, they've actually pulled everyone else off the site of A, and the site is completely open for them. Patola is going to just be walking onto site. Zati standing behind, seeing if it is clear for them to go in. And now Khan, Uli, and Reflex are coming in from toilets. And now it's a rush to get back onto the site to stop Kuura from using all these smokes that they've just deployed against them. But the time is running out. 10 seconds remaining. Zati gets 2 kills as well. The bomb needs to go down, just about making it. Somehow, Spade gets rid of Khan. And Closey in the smoke with the Deagle. Managed to do something. He's trying to go for a no-scope. It doesn't connect, but Spade gets Zati in. Now you're down to a 2 versus 3. What can you do? The bomb is down. It's in your favor. Reflex and Uli holding around the corners. Dotty finds the head. Unable to get Reflex as well, but it's going to be Closey to close this game out. And Skeet. And now 13-14.
This is so close. I can't imagine how Kuura must be feeling right now. Getting the plans, getting the extra money doesn't mean a whole lot when you can't actually buy anything with it. A couple of pistols, maybe a flash or 2. They need to change up however they're playing. Because as of now, they're managing to find a couple of opening frags, but it's not reaching the whole way through. They get 1 frag, they get the entry, but they can't hold on to that lead for the rest of the round. They get the plants. They get into positions, and still they're losing the duels that they need to win so desperately.
I don't think they can get into the position post-plant. That's the problem that they're having, is those post-plant positions. They aren't able to hold the angles perfectly. I think the counter-smokes and the counter-flashes coming in whenever Skeet trying to retake are just far too strong. Reflex managing to pick up a rifle here, but he loses it instantaneously. Khan, I mean, he's got the CZ. He's just waiting for someone to walk out. Give him a gun, see what he can do. And it might either be Closey or Dotty, but they're not going to fall for it. It's just a game of patience. Dotty's actually just going to come out. The flashbang does go in. Dotty finds him and peeks him, and Khan, his head gets blown off. Dotty on 1 HP. That must be infuriating. But now we have tied it up 14-14 as this buy round does come in. Now it all falls down onto this.
This is a do or die round for both of the teams. Not a whole lot of money left on Skeet's side. The same goes for Kuura especially. Less than $500 on most of the mates. Smoke goes in towards mid. Naik trying to play the gap, but can't find anyone. Opts to retreat instead. A rather wise decision because now of all times is not the time to play aggressive is what I'm saying, but Spade completely disregards that, trying to go for more. He gets a second, but there's Karn to get the trade, but the damage has already been done. 2 members down, 3 to go.
Uli trying to come out of connector. The smoke's there for his Nyack. He's going to get blocked off. The flashbangs do come in. Uli and Karn. A reflex is just outside Monster on B. Trying to see what they can do. They are aware there is one player in toilet. He's just lurking. Waiting to see if anything. His Nyack is going to fall back. Dotty. 1B as well. Closey just watching B long. As Karn rotates with the bomb, Uli's going to go down connector. Dotty's going to throw a flashbang a bit prematurely. Uli does not get flashed. Now reflex. There we go. The push is going to be out from B. Reflex. Closey, sorry, has the orb. He scopes out just at the last second. Can he get frag in? No, it's going to be reflex. Finds his head. And now Dotty's the only one on the site. As Nyack is a bit too far coming in from short. And so is Ale. What can they do? It's going to be Uli. He gets his Nyack. Now you're down to a 2 versus 3. This is looking good. It's not looking good anymore.
Dotty!
Dotty gets a double spray and Karn kills Dotty to the fire. It's now a 1 versus 1. All in favor of Ale. Uli, 12 HP. AK in hand. Ale. It's now do or die. You have to play this perfectly. You just have to blow towards the general direction of Uli and he will die. But you don't want to get caught out. Ale.
The bomb is taken out now. No, he'll certainly get caught out. Oh, Ale's actually moving across the side and Ale will find him in the back. But he switches. Okay, that could have gone so bad if Uli would have turned around in the time. Switching out his weapon, trying to pull off the silencer. Switching back to the weapon and still gets a frag and Skeet. 1 more round for them to win. The last round to be played on normal time. The last map of this grueling night.
It's been a fun night.
It's been a fun night.
It's been a fun night.
But it's been gruesome for both us and for the players that have been focusing.
Well, so much for Skeet. The Spade starts this round off really strong, taking out reflex. Dotty going in for Uli. He gets taken down. There is just no mercy coming out from Skeet. They were behind, now they're ahead, and they are just 1 round away from completely taking this best of 3. Karn pushing down onto A long. Patola going towards toilets, going down now to blue/connector. Dotty's going to be holding it on short. Dotty is in water, jumping over, doesn't spot anything, might sniff something out. The smokes are there, baiting him through the smokes. The flashbang does go over the top, unaware that there are people still in connector. He goes back onto short. Now, there we go, Spade finds Karn. That's going to stop the aggressiveness from there. The bomber's all the way back, but Patola, he manages to find Dotty through the wall. He gets him, and now you're down to a 2 versus 4, and the push is going to continue going as Patola finds his way around to Long Monster.
Giving him a bit of his own medicine as many times as he's been shooting them through planks, walls, and smokes. It is time for him to receive what he's been dishing out himself. But there's still 30 seconds left on the clock. Kuura only has 1 chance to make this happen. Closey driving around the corner, sees the shadow, but Patola is too quick on the trigger. Now, as if they can secure the bomb site, it'll certainly give them the fighting chance that they need. But Ale's just around the corner. As soon as he hears the plan, he's gonna spray. He can't find the frag.
Yeah, and so both of them.
He actually managed to find 1. Spade is the one, and that is the last frag for this game. Skeet are your winners, 16-14. Oh my god. We've seen the end of this matchup, Tal. It is finally over. Skeet wins 2-1 in maps.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Is that what happened?
That just happened.
That's exactly what happened. I mean, they did do atrociously on Dust. Managed to bring it back on Inferno and again on Overpass. What an interesting sort of games we've had already tonight.
Yeah.
They definitely wanted to show what their worth was. They did have a terrible 1 game against question mark.
Yeah,
the name is literally a question mark in my brain. But coming into this series, they were warmed up. The question mark games was a warm-up for them, and we can see what they are capable of. And they're capable of great things. They just reversed swept completely
This-
Kuura.
This game sort of gave me Virtus Pro vibes, where Virtus Pro has been known to lose against some of the lesser teams that are out there in the Counter-Strike scene, but then have been able to really perform against some of the top dogs up in the top tier leagues.
Yeah.
So it's been very interesting to see this night play out. But it is time now for us to get some sleep. I would suggest that you guys at home also do that. Thanks to Challenger Mode for making Nordic Championship possible. We will see you guys 7 p.m. on Friday, Central European time. Make sure you don't miss it. We'll see you guys next time.